Welcome, Captains. Washington will call the toss. This side is heads, and this side is tails. What's your call? Tails. Call is tails. It is heads. New York has won the toss. They will defer on the football. Yes. Which way do you want to kick? This way. Right there. Washington has won the toss, deferred their option to the second half.
So the Jets will kick off as they will defer, and they're going to send Greg Zuerlein out to kick off from his own 35-yard line. All of the Jet coverage guys will be lined up.
New York deferred their option to the second half, and Washington will receive.
At the plus 40-yard line. Now, you have to kick the ball in between the opponent's 20-yard line and the goal line. If you do, the opponent must return it, or if it goes through the end zone from there, a touchback would come out to the 20-yard line. If you don't give them an opportunity to return it, meaning you kick the ball through the end zone, it would come out to the 30-yard line on a touchback, or if it goes over the sideline, out of bounds, the normal penalty, it would come out to the 40-yard line. So that normal out of bounds on the kick penalty would still be enforced. Basically, you are trying, Quincy, to bring the kickoff return back into the game of football without the high-speed collisions of the Suicide Squad running down there. And I get what they're trying to do, right? Absolutely. Eliminate injuries and bring back the kickoff return at the same time. It's a very interesting experiment. They're going to try it this year and see how it goes.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that there's an opportunity for some big plays, but I think the challenging thing in the beginning will be getting those blocks off with such a small space between you and the other guy. A lot of missed blocks, a lot of holes will happen in the beginning.
Well, here's the kick from Zuerlein. And it's going to go all the way down into the end zone. And this will be a touchback that's going to come out to the 30-yard line as a result. So that's going to be
the end zone for a touchback. Places the ball at the 30-yard line.
That's going to be the difficult part of the adjustment for kickers that with strong legs are used to kicking the ball through the back of the end zone. I actually talked before the game to Brant Boyer, the Jets special teams coach, and I said, what's the biggest adjustment for a kicker? He said that. He said it's almost like asking a Clydesdale to now be a quarter horse, right? Asking a guy that's used to booming the ball through the back of the end zone with a big leg to be a touch kicker. So he said they've been working with that a lot, and that'll just be an adjustment, something Zuerlein will work on. So Jaden Daniels, the rookie quarterback for the Commanders, with Michael Wiley to his left, lines up in the shotgun at his own 30-yard line. Wiley takes the handoff, runs right. Or check that Brian Robinson and picks up about 4 yards out to the Commanders' 34-yard line. So let's get you the Jets starting defense presented by the New Jersey Lottery and some notable players that are out there. And here is a player we are definitely going to be keeping our eyes on today and throughout the rest of the preseason, starting at right defensive end. That's the first-round pick from last year, Will McDonald. And he has had a terrific camp so far with Hassan Reddick holding out, getting a lot of pass rushing opportunities. Screen right on second down, incomplete over the head of Austin Eckler. So it's going to be third down and about 6. Leki Fotu is also up there on the defensive line. Tanzel Smart and Michael Clemens. That's the rest of the Jet defensive line. Starting at linebacker, Sam Aguabin and also Chaz Surratt. The Jets with Brandon Eccles out there at one corner. Quantez Stiggers, who is a terrific story at near right corner at the far side. The Jets now with a couple of safeties deep and an empty backfield as Jaden Daniels lines up in the shotgun, third down and 6 from his own 34-yard line. 5 receivers spread the field. The Jets rush 4. Daniels looks right, throws a bomb down the right sideline, and it is caught inside the 30, down to the Jet 24-yard line. He dropped it into De'Ami Brown, the young receiver from North Carolina, and it is a first down for Washington. Michael Clemens put some pressure on Jaden Daniels, but he threw it right over the top of Jarek Bernard-Converse. A big gain for Washington, 42 yards, and a first down to the Jet 24-yard line.
And, Bob, that was great coverage right there. It was just a great pass from Jaden Daniels. I mean, honestly, the only thing I would say that he could do to adjust is just try to get more into the body of the receiver, try to make it a little bit more challenging for him.
Brian Robinson Jr., the lone setback, bunch set left, toss sweep to the left. Robinson at the 25-yard line, and he is pulled down at the Jet 20, down to the 19-yard line. Tackle made by Jalen Key, the Alabama rookie. 7th-round draft choice at safety for the Jets. He's out there at one safety spot. Isaiah Oliver was occupying the other safety spot. Now the Jets are going to start to roll some players in as some of their starters on defense head to the sideline.
Yeah, JBC, he's got his feet wet now. He's got to make sure he goes out there. They're going to try to test him again. They know they can get a pass on him. So it'll be important for him to really focus on his technique.
Jahan Dotson, tight right. Receiver to the near side left as well. Pistol formation. Handoff Robinson up the middle. And he spins off tacklers inside the 15 for a first down to about the 12-yard line. Chaz Surratt brought him down. So that will be another Washington first down.
Yeah, one thing about this defense that we saw last year is they're really good at bend but don't break. So as we see the Washington offense kind of driving on these guys, just know, they do a good job of making the stop when it's needed.
And Washington with a fair number of their first-team starters in the game against pretty much all Jet backups defensively as Daniels lines up in the shotgun. Screen out to the right, caught, and spinning down inside the 10-yard line is Terry McLaurin. He is down to the 9. Almost surprising how many top-of-the-depth chart players are out there to begin this game for Washington. It's pretty much all of the top-of-the-depth chart players crossed off today for the Jets.
Yeah, definitely. And I think for Washington, you want to see how your starting quarterback is going to do with guys that will be playing with him during the season. This is the best time to do that. The Jets have a great defense, whether it's the starters or the backups. So why not give your guy a chance, just at least for this first drive?
Robinson to the left of Daniels in the shotgun. Second down from just inside the Jet 10-yard line. Another handoff to Robinson, looking for room up the middle. Again, spinning off tacklers. He's down to about the 5. 3 yards short of a first down. So it will set up 3rd down and 3 from the 5. And on the stop is Bruce Hector for the Jets. Again, the Jets will roll subs in on their defensive line. And Austin Eckler checks back in at running back for Washington. The 8th play of this opening drive. 3rd down and 3 from the 5-yard line.
Here we go. Bend but don't break. Let's see what the Jets defense does here. Got 11 3 receivers out there.
Again, the LSU rookie. 2nd overall pick in the draft. In the shotgun, Eckler to his left. Slot to the near side left at the Jet 5-yard line. Takes the snap, handoff Eckler up the middle, and he is met. Gets an extra push to the 2. Very close to a first down.
Very good.
Washington believes he has it. Jalen Key made the stop for New York. The Jets think they have forced 4th down. Now, this all depends on the spot, and I think we have the virtual first down marker today, as they do have the chain gang here.
Virtual line to gain measurement.
And in case you are unfamiliar, this is experimental in the preseason and may turn out to be the way that first downs are measured in the regular season. If you're a tennis fan, that probably reminds you of being at Wimbledon or the U.S. Open, where you will look up at the scoreboard and they will use virtual technology to measure and see whether or not the first down line to gain was made. And so we're all looking at the scoreboard to see, rather than running the chains out, to see if the nose of the football made it to the line to gain.
Yeah, this is a little bit of a delay. Everybody's in the preseason right now, right? So,
and if there's too much of a delay, they do have the chain gang themselves to lean on. They could run the actual first down chains out there and measure. But again, the officiating crew looking up at the scoreboard, as we all are. And still waiting to see whether or not the line to gain was made. And I guess this is a system where they're still working out the kinks.
Yes.
And trying to make this as instantaneous as at some point they would like it to be. And we still don't have a decision.
These are the lows you hit as a player. I know I used to hit the TV timeout, so this feels very similar to that. Here we go.
Here is the virtual measurement, and they did make the line to gain by about half the football, so it is 1st and goal for Washington at the Jet 2-yard line.
Great initial pressure there. We just need a little more help.
So 1st and goal for the Commanders at the Jet 2. Brian Robinson Jr. back in the game in the pistol formation behind Jaden Daniels. An H-back set right, a wide receiver tight to either side. Robinson straight ahead, and he's knocked down at the line of scrimmage. Michael Clemens, terrific push from the left side of the Jet defensive line. Just shoved A Washington Commanders blocker right back in the lap of Robinson. He had nowhere to go and bounced off his own man and lost about a half yard. Terrific strength from Michael Clemens, a tackle for loss.
And those are the plays you like to see on the sideline, man. You just manhandle your guy. It gets everybody hyped. And it gets you ready for this next play coming up.
Second down and goal from inside the 3-yard line after a loss of a half yard. Robinson again. To the right and now the left of Daniels. And now flags on the play. Let's see if the Jets jumped or were they pulled off. They were pulled off.
Number 67, 5-yard penalty. It's second down.
So the left guard, Nick Allegretti, will back the Commanders up 5 as he is guilty of a false start. The opening drive of the game, 9:50 to go in the opening quarter. And a moment ago, it was first and goal at the 2. This will now make it second and goal after the penalty, back out to about the 7.5-yard line.
It looked like a little bit of confusion on that last play.
That brings Austin Eckler back in the game. Twin receivers to either side. Daniels in the shotgun. Eckler to his left. Twin receivers to either side. Takes the snap. Hand off Eckler. Up the middle. Runs right. Gets to the 5. A little extra push. Back down to about the 3-yard line before he's brought down. Tanzel Smart made first contact for the Jets. So that will bring up third down and goal at the Jet 3-yard line. Michael Clemens in on the tackle as well. 9 minutes to go in the first quarter, opening drive of the game, and the Jets with a chance to get a stop on third down.
And what a drive this would be. You know, you let them drive down the field, but to stop them in the goal line, that shows real resolve, real strength from your defense.
Slot to the near side. Left, 2 tight ends set right. Eckler stays in the game. Daniels. Bootleg out to the right. Nice fake. Daniels cruises into the end zone, running right, and he has a Washington touchdown. Terrific ball fake from the rookie quarterback, Jaden Daniels, and he hits pay dirt. A 3-yard rushing touchdown, and Washington takes the early lead.
And, Bob, I was kind of curious to see if they were going to go that route. That's one thing you have to expect from him at quarterback is that he can take it and run into the end zone. So you have to be prepared for that. The Jets here were expecting run to the running back for the whole drive, and, you know, they called that play at the right time.
So it turns into an 11-play, 70-yard touchdown drive for Washington. And Ramiz Ahmed comes in, and he will attempt the point after to try and give Washington the early 7-0 lead. The snap, the placement down. The kick is on the way, and it is good. And with 8:39 to go in the opening quarter, Washington strikes first. They have a 7-0 lead. And the Jets will get their first opportunity offensively when we come back. 7-0 Washington. You're listening to Q104.3, your new radio home of the New York Jets.
For injury, illness, and questions, Atlantic Health System offers excellence, ease, and answers. That's how we're taking the hassle out of healthcare and making healthy easier. Learn more at atlantichealth.org.
You've got to watch your NFL team every Sunday, and Verizon's got you covered for all your team's out-of-market games every Sunday afternoon. Come on! From kickoff to sign-off, from first downs and touchdowns
Right.
to turnovers and overturned plays.
After review, the pass was incomplete.
Let's go! This season, win every Sunday with Verizon. Get a great deal on NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube and YouTube TV and a new phone. Excludes digital-only games. Terms and embargoes apply.
How do you translate bold ideas into tangible results for today's business environment? Visit EY.com to find out how. EY is investing billions of dollars in tech-enabled solutions to help companies in every industry reframe their future. Expertise in strategy, tech consulting, tax, and assurance. EY is proud to be the official professional business service sponsor of the New York Jets and MetLife Stadium, and the official sponsor of the EY Coaches Club.
Grab your lucky spot on the couch, because traditions make Sunday easy to enjoy. Bud Light, easy to Sunday, easy to enjoy. Bud Light is the official beer sponsor of the NFL. Enjoy responsibly. 21 plus. Copyright 2024 Anheuser-Busch. Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
From tackles to touchdowns, the New York Daily News gives Jets fans the most comprehensive sports coverage. With pregame predictions, game day news, and postgame analysis, the New York Daily News has it all. For 100 years, the New York Daily News has been the go-to sports coverage for New York fans. With news and photos from some of the best sports journalists in the league. In print and online, our reporters and columnists give you the info to make you the smartest Jets fan. Stay in the game. Read us daily at nydailynews.com/sports or download the New York Daily News app today. Back at MetLife Stadium, the Jets about to get the ball in the preseason offensively for the first time. And their return unit out there again. They've got 7 players spread across their own 35-yard line. A couple of other players just across their own 30-yard line. And Malachi Corley and rookie Isaiah Davis as well back just across the goal line as the 2 return men. And Ramiz Ahmed set to kick off. High end over end kick. This one placed perfectly. Corley at the 5-yard line will return. Now to his right to the 10, to the 15, to the 20. Gets to the sideline at the 30. And he's across the 35 out to about the 37-yard line. So a good return. And again, that is what you're hoping for, Quincy Enunwa. You're trying to take the high-speed collisions of the players downfield running into each other, which obviously induces a lot of injuries, but you want the kickoff return back in the game, and the Jets just got a good one from the rookie Corley.
Yeah, absolutely, and I think he has another opportunity to make a bigger play, but I think as he gets used to the speed of this, we're going to see some bigger plays from him at return.
So Malachi Corley out there as one of the receivers out to the left. The Jets starting offensive lineup presented by Helix Wireless, an official IoT partner of the New York Jets. Running left, another rookie, the running back Braylon Allen. Looking for a cutback lane. He's across the 40, out to about the 44-yard line. Picks up 6 yards on first down. So let's get you the players that are out there on the offensive line, at least at the start. And one presumed starter, Joe Tippmann at center, is out there. So he'll be snapping the ball to Tyrod Taylor, who gets the start at quarterback. Xavier Newman to his left at left guard, and Wes Schweitzer to his right at right guard. The right tackle is Max Mitchell. And at left tackle, the rookie Olu Fashanu. And now we've got movement on the offensive line, and that might be the rookie Olu Fashanu, who flinched a bit. It looks like he'll be guilty of a false start.
False start. Offense number 74. 5-yard penalty. It's second down.
So the Penn State rookie will back the Jets up 5. The Jets starting with a couple of tight ends on the field. And now it looks like they will swap some players out. Kenny Yeboah is out there at one of the tight end spots. And out of the near side right, Lance McCutcheon getting a start at wide receiver. Corley in the slot. Tyrod Taylor in the shotgun, back to throw. Looks left, throws one-on-one down the sideline. Reaching up Brownlee and almost pulled it down. That was pretty good coverage along the sideline as Noah Igbenogany at inside position on Brownlee, who tried to make a circus catch at about the Washington 32-yard line. So that brings up 3rd down and 9 for the Jets at their own 39-yard line.
Yeah, he didn't do enough to get on top. That's one of those plays where if you can get on top of the corner and stack them, you get an opportunity to make that play. The only thing that could have done differently is maybe a back shoulder on that pass.
Brownlee trots in motion. Taylor the lone setback. Yeboah now in motion from right to left. Taylor set in the shotgun. He's got Allen to his right, back to throw, under some pressure, escapes the pocket, rolls to his right, looks downfield, flips it right, caught, and that is very close. Indeed, it is a first down with a flag down. On the far side of the field is Braylon Allen, the rookie. Leaked out of the backfield and made the reception, but it looks like the Jets had a man downfield, so this will be coming back.
And that's the benefit of a Tyrod Taylor, a guy that can get out and not panic, looking downfield as he's rolling out to the right.
Well, the improvisation of Tyrod Taylor bought time, but that's a tough ask sometimes of an offensive lineman to realize that's happening.
Eligible receiver downfield. Offense number 65. 5-yard penalty. It's 3rd down.
And that's Xavier Newman. Ended up downfield. Of course, he might be thinking the quarterback might take off and scramble there. Let me get downfield and block for someone. At the last second, the quarterback throws the football. You're kind of caught in no man's land. So that's a tough luck penalty and makes it 3rd down and 14. Taylor again in the shotgun. Back to throw. Wide receiver screen caught by Corley. Bobbing and weaving and running left, breaks a tackle, but now he gets walloped and brought down back near the line of scrimmage, so the Jets will send the punt group out.
And those penalties are drive killers, right? I think that's an opportunity where you could have had a different drive going. And on that play, Malachi Corley learned a little lesson, right? This is the NFL. You can't always cross backfield. Sometimes you get that opportunity, but here it just didn't work out for him.
So Thomas Morstead, who last year averaged close to 49 yards per kick, had a great season for the Jets. They'll try and flip field position. Olamide Zaccheaus awaits the kick inside the Washington 20-yard line. Past the midway point of the first quarter, Washington with a 7-0 lead, and Morstead gets away a wobbly spiral. Zaccheaus floats under it, calls for a fair catch, and catches it on a back pedal with a flag down all the way back at the Washington 11-yard line. So a 55-yard punt and no return if that's where things stand. But it looks like the Jets will be called for a hold. So this might cost them field position-wise.
If they say 19, that'll be a surprise because it looked like he was being held. And the flag is around the gunner spot. I'm curious what they call here.
Urban Charles was in the area of the holding penalty, and the initial call, they pointed the Jets' way. Let's see if that is the call. And it looks like it's going against the Jets because Carl Cheffers is walking over, and he's going to ask Dan Quinn, I guess, what he would like to do. Does he want to have the Jets kick it again or tack the 10 yards onto the end of the return?
During the kick, holding, kicking team number 19.
Wow.
The 10-yard penalty is enforced from the end of the play. It's first down, Washington, timeout on the field.
So that will bring the ball out to the Washington 21-yard line with 6:24 to go in the opening quarter. Washington 7 and the Jets nothing. You're listening to Q104.3, your new radio home of the New York Jets.
Jets fans, want to make sure you're in your seat in time for kickoff? Sign up for Easy Pass today. With Easy Pass, there'll be no more fumbling for money at the toll plazas or sitting in line at the cash lanes. More than 90% of drivers on the Jersey Turnpike and Garden State Parkway already use Easy Pass to pay their tolls. What are you waiting for? Sign up today by calling 888-AUTO-TOLL. That's 888-288-6865. Or just visit EasyPassNJ.com. And once you sign up, don't forget to download the official NJ Easy Pass app, the easiest way to manage your account.
Calling all Jets fans, smarten up with Jets partner and London menswear brand Charles Tyrrell. Get any shirt for only $39.95, normally $109, plus free shipping with code LAUNCH. We bet you're as excited as us for this season. The Jets have a renewed energy, fresh talent, and even a game in London. Tyrrell is known and loved for their fine quality, pure cotton, non-iron shirts. So stock up with their special offer of any shirt for $39.95 plus free shipping. Use code LAUNCH at ctshirts.com or in-store today.
With Selective Insurance, you have access to more coverages and services for your business. Picture this. With risk management resources, you're able to stay ahead of risk, keeping your business running safely. If you show up to a site without a COI, through My Selective, you can get one on the go. And if your facility is broken into, we help get you back on track without missing a beat. Talk to your agent or check out all of your options at selective.com. Selective. Be uniquely insured.
Here's a question for the crowd. If your team runs on their fans, what do the fans run on? When you kick off your day with Dunkin', they're with you all the way to the end zone. Dunkin' wants to thank you all for the cheers, the energy, and the hype that makes the sport everyone loves what it is. And when you need that same kind of energy for your everyday, Dunkin' will get your morning kicked off right. Start your morning with Dunkin' so you can tackle what comes your way. America runs on Dunkin', official partner of the New York Jets.
Game is presented in part by the New Jersey Turnpike Authority. And if you've been injured, hire Morgan & Morgan, proud partner of the New York Jets. Visit forthepeople.com or dial #law. Morgan & Morgan, for the people. Looks like Washington has swapped out their entire starting offense as they've got Marcus Mariota in there to take over at quarterback. So it is now full-on backups against backups for the most part, at least. Jeremy McNichols lines up to the left of Mariota in the shotgun. Jets with a 4-man front. 1st and 10, Washington at their own 20-yard line. Slot right, solo receiver left as Mariota set to take the shotgun snap. Washington with a 7-0 lead. He's back to throw. Delayed handoff. And losing the football and getting it back is Mariota. Blowing that play up in the backfield was Bruce Hector. Leonard Taylor got through as well. That's a loss all the way back to the 12-yard line, and that delayed handoff had nowhere to go as McNichols and Mariota all of a sudden looked up and saw nothing but green and white.
That's a great play by the defense, honestly, because it looked like blitz, so I'm sure it confused the O-line as well.
Mariota did well to get the football back before fumbling the exchange with McNichols. Now it's 2nd down and 18 with 5:45 to go in the opening quarter. And Washington on top 7-0. Two backs to Mariota's right. He takes the snap, handoff, stretch play to the near side, nowhere to go for McNichols. Good speed to the edge for Sam McGuavin, a loss of a yard. Let's go down to Caroline Hendershot and check in for the first time this preseason.
You know, Bob, I know you briefly mentioned Quantez Stigger's journey and the incredible path he's been on to get to the NFL, from giving up college football to finding fan-controlled league to then going to the CFL to then getting drafted by the Jets. It's been a long path for him, and I talked to him this morning right as he got off the bus, and he said he should have teared this morning coming to the game because he's been on such a journey. It means so much to him, and he knows his father is going to be with him every step of the way today.
It is a great story, Caroline. One of the best that you'll find in the NFL. As a little wide receiver screen goes nowhere to Jahan Dotson. So Washington will punt. Quantez Stigger's father passed away, and he just needed to leave college and be home for his family. But his mom would not let him give up on his dream. And Quincy, she found that player control league and basically forced him to sign up. He found his way to the CFL. The Jets found him there, and now he's in the National Football League.
Yeah, what an amazing story, honestly. And those are the guys you root for, the guy you want to see make the team and have a long and storied career.
Tressway set to punt and gets it away from just across his own 5-yard line. Malachi Corley lets it bounce, fields it on a hop, and gets immediately hit and dropped at about the Jet 25-yard line. Forward progress will give the Jets the ball at their own 28. But Corley letting that ball bounce cost him as he was hit by Tyler Owen. So we'll step aside. Jets have the football back. They're down 7-0 with 4:19 to go in the opening quarter. And you are listening to Q104.3, your new radio home of the New York Jets.
If you want rock like this, live for music like this.
Black hole sun, won't you come?
And love bands like this. Then this is the place. New York's classic rock. The new radio home of New York Jets football. Q104.3.
Hey there, football fans. Hi, I'm Michael J. Alba from Albert Sklavos, the New York game day law firm of Gang Green. And to put it simply, we're experienced divorce and family lawyers. At Albert Sklavos, we'll tackle divorce, separation, custody, child support, spousal support, and more. And our proven track record speaks for itself. For a free consult, call pound 250 from your cell phone and say keyword 18. That's pound 250, then keyword 18. Or visit albertlegal.com.
During football season, we all had a Snickers. Because now you can enter for a chance to turn those rookie mistakes into prizes, including a grand prize trip to Super Bowl 59 in New Orleans and awesome weekly prizes. Visit Snickers.com/rookie mistake for rules and details. And grab a Snickers, the official chocolate sponsor of the NFL.
What's pop here in the moment, but also you can hear everything around you. You can be involved.
To have good sound and to be so light on your ear means a lot to me. Putting that music into my ears,
you feel good enough to go out there and play.
You turn on that switch, no one can stop you.
For more, check out Bose.com.
With a refreshing, smooth taste, this cerveza is exactly what you need to get game day ready. Grab an ice-cold Corona. Game on, lime in. 21 plus, relax responsibly. Corona Extra Beer, imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois. Bob Wischusen, Quincy Enunwa. Opening day of the preseason, and the Jets have the football back at their own 28-yard line. I formation, Kenny Yeboah lines up as the fullback, and Braylon Allen, the Wisconsin rookie, is the tailback at their own 28-yard line. Handoff to Allen, and he blasts left and picks up 2. Olu Fashanu is trying to pave the way.
And we still have
Around
Tyrod
the ankles
Taylor.
by Dorrance Armstrong.
And we still have Tyrod Taylor at quarterback, which is good for these guys to get some more reps with him. I'm looking forward to what he can do because there's going to be way more opportunities with Tyrod at quarterback. You saw that last play that unfortunately ended with a penalty. He's going to try to do something else special for these guys.
Slot to the near side right. And another handoff as Allen gets tripped up at about the line of scrimmage and picks up 1.5 yards. So it will be third down and about 7 for the Jets at their own 31.
Braylon Allen, a tough runner here. Just has to pick his feet up a little bit. Guys tripping him up. You know, he's got to get used to how these guys are going to be coming at him as a bigger back.
Wide left goes Irv Charles. 2 receivers out to the left. Slot to the near side right. Malachi Corley in the slot. Taylor takes the snap and drops back. Looks over the middle. Scans the field. Out of the pocket. He runs left and gets hit at the line of scrimmage and dropped. Benny Oteae brought him down about 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage for a sack. And the Jets go 3 and out, so they'll have to punt it away with 3 minutes to go in the opening quarter.
Yeah, and unfortunately, that was a covered sack. Great blitz pickup by Braylon Allen. You know, just kind of stuffing that hole. But Tyrod Taylor just couldn't find anybody to get the ball to.
So Morstead will punt. And again, Olamide Zaccheaus is back deep to receive at about the 22-yard line of Washington with 2:40 to go in the opening quarter. And the Commanders with a 7-0 lead. A line drive kick. This one returnable. Zaccheaus from the 29 runs left and tries to turn the corner and does to the 35-40. Stutter steps, breaks a tackle at the 45 and steps out of bounds close to midfield.
Yeah, that's a tough one there. Your outside gunner ended up going inside. So that gave him a nice angle to the sideline, and everybody else had to kind of catch up.
So good field position for Washington near midfield. When we return, they have the 7-0 lead, 2:25 to go in the opening quarter. You're listening to Q104.3, new radio home of the New York Jets.
Drive into summer with the rugged Honda Ridgeline, Passport, and Pilot. Get outdoors, kick up some dust, get muddy, or just find that perfect campsite. And when you drive a Honda, you're driving with the 2024 Kelley Blue Book's KBB.com Best Value brand. So act now to get a great offer on the Honda you want.
See dealer for financing details based on 2024 Consumer Choice Awards from Kelley Blue Book. Visit KBB.com for more information.
From tackles to touchdowns, the New York Daily News gives Jets fans the most comprehensive sports coverage. With pregame predictions, game day news, and postgame analysis, the New York Daily News has it all. For 100 years, the New York Daily News has been the go-to sports coverage for New York fans. With news and photos from some of the best sports journalists in the league. In print and online, our reporters and columnists give you the info to make you the smartest Jets fan. Stay in the game. Read us daily at nydailynews.com/sports or download the New York Daily News app today.
Kean University is proud to be an official education partner of the New York Jets. As New Jersey's urban research university, Kean is recognized by U.S. News and World Report for its diversity, innovation, and commitment to helping all students succeed. With over 50 undergraduate majors and 70 graduate options, Kean offers convenient and affordable options for in-person and online classes. Make sure to visit our Union, New Jersey campus for Fall Open House on Saturday, September 28th. Find out how Cougars climb higher at kean.edu.
What's better than chanting JETS? Nothing, of course, but FREE comes pretty close. This season, when the Jets sack the quarterback, you score a free Big Mac the next day with a purchase of $2 or more on the McDonald's app. That's right, a soul-crushing sack turns into a mouth-watering Big Mac. So keep your eyes on the defense and your stomachs ready, because this season promises to be sackalicious. Valid one time the day after the game at participating McDonald's. Excludes tax. Must opt into rewards. Jets fans, kickoff is almost here, and it's time to lock in your season tickets. Be at MetLife Stadium and see the green and white in the biggest matchups of the year. Secure your seats. Call or text 1-800-469-5387 or visit nyjets.com/tickets. Jeff Driscoll takes over at quarterback now near midfield for Washington. A rookie Austin Jones to his right at running back. He rolls to his right, bullets one to the sideline. Good job by Jarek Bernard Converse. Gets a hand in and knocks it away from De'Ami Brown. Forces an incompletion. It'll be 2nd down and 10 for Washington at their own 48.
And that was a great recovery by him because he was beat just a little bit. He was off on the receiver, gave him a little bit too much of a cushion, but man, what a great job of diving in there and breaking up that play.
Lining up to go no huddle is Washington. And now coming in to stop the play is Carl Jeffers. Not sure if he's respotting the football for some reason. It looks like they're moving the ball from the right hash to the left hash. Left. Straight ahead handoff. Blasts into Jet territory and carries tacklers to the New York 45. Jazz Surratt made the stop after a gain of 7.5. Just inside the Jet 45. It'll be third down and a long 2.
Yeah, Washington is moving this line a little bit too much here. As I said before about bend but don't break, we'll see if the Jets can kind of make sure that they can keep these guys back.
Jahan Dotson slot right, Brown wide right, Zacchaeus to the near side left. 3 receivers now out to the right. McNichols to the left of Driscoll in the shotgun on third down just inside the Jet 45. Driscoll back to throw, looks left, slant left, caught. Zacchaeus breaks the tackle at the Jet 30, scampers left to the 25, hit hard from behind with a flag down to about the Jet 21-yard line as Isaiah Oliver made the tackle from behind. If the play stands, it's good for 24 yards, but we'll have to check the penalty marker.
4 or 5 on third down for Washington. That was a great route by Zacchaeus on Quantez Stiggers. Stiggers did his best to stay with him, but he ran the route the way he was supposed to. A little bit of an outside release, then came back inside. Stiggers has to get...
There were 2 fouls on the play. Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense number 99. Also personal foul, illegal blindside block, offense number 85. Those fouls offset. Replay third down.
So the 2 personal fouls negate the play, and that will bring it all the way back to about the Jet 45-yard line. It'll be third down and a long 2, close to 3 for Washington again.
Lucky break on that one, honestly. Those are the plays that you want to avoid, that roughing the passer. Those are the drive killers for the defense.
So that's the second-year defensive end for the Jets, Will McDonald. Got called for roughing the passer. Chris Rodriguez Jr. is the tailback to the left of Driscoll, but the Jets just called a timeout from the sideline.
They're first of the half. 30-second timeout.
So the Jets have forced a few third downs so far here in the first quarter, Quincy, but they've allowed 3 of 4 conversions. If they can get a stop here...
Yeah, I mean, one thing I really want to see these DBs do is try to find a way to lock in just a little sooner. I think these guys are getting used to the speed of the game. They have been in training camp the whole time. They've been battling against some good receivers, but now it's a different team. You don't know what to expect. Let's see if they can lock down here. Washington might try to throw the ball again.
So De'Ami Brown is wide right. Again in the slot right is Jahan Dotson. 2 tight ends. Straight ahead handoff and flowing down the line, trying to make contact. Braden McGregor for the Jets wrapped up McNichols, but he was able to carry a tackler just enough down to the Jet 41-yard line to pick up the first down. So another third down conversion for Washington. They are now 4 for 5 on third down, and they've got a first down to the Jet 41.
Yeah, that too high safety look. You know, as an offense, you lick your chops. As 2 guys outside of the box, give you a better opportunity to run the ball on.
Chris Rodriguez moves the chains. He's still in there. Back to throw is Driscoll. A little tight end screen to the right. And getting popped hard is Ben Sinnott, the Kansas State rookie. He was upended by Al Blades Jr., who's went to Duke, but boy, he's from Miami royalty, to say the least. His late father, Al, of course, his uncles, Brian and Benny. That's South Florida football legendary family came up to make the tackle.
And boy, did he, on a big tight end, stuck his face in there.
Second down and 9 at the Jet 40-yard line. Driscoll in the shotgun, handoff, back behind the line, getting blown up is Chris Rodriguez, and again, it was Hector and Taylor coming through.
Yeah, and he's been in on a couple plays now. He was also in on the fumble as well.
The first quarter, timeout on the field.
That will take us to the end of the first quarter, so great penetration from Leonard Taylor. for the tackle for loss. That'll make it 3rd down and 13 to start the second quarter after 1 quarter of play. Washington 7 and the Jets nothing. You're listening to Q104.3, your new radio home of the New York Jets.
Attention homeowners. If you use oil to heat your home, you need to listen up. Sloman's has low-price home heating oil available at a fixed rate that could save you hundreds of dollars each year. Think you're spending too much to keep your home warm? Call 1-866-OIL-DEAL now and find out how much you can save. Their team is available 24/7, and their skilled mechanics are on call around the clock to ensure your family stays cozy all winter long. Don't hesitate. There's no reason to overpay for your home heating oil. Call Sloman's today at 1-866-OIL-DEAL.
Ready for the big game, but forgot the snacks? Don't miss a moment. Let Food Bazaar Supermarket bring the party to you. From chips and dips to drinks and wings, Food Bazaar covers the spread. And here's the winning play. Use promo code FANSGET10 to get $10 off your $50 order. Order now at shop.foodbazaar.com and use code FANSGET10. Food Bazaar Supermarket, delivering the best of the store to your front door at shop.foodbazaar.com.
Like this.
Last dance with Mary Jane. One more time to kill the pain.
Live for music like this.
Don't wanna be an American idiot.
And love bands like this.
I wanna rock.
Then this is the place. New York's classic rock. The new radio home of New York Jets football. Q104.3.
What's poppin'? Justin Jefferson here.
Football is a lot of explosion, a lot of energy and attitude.
It's a whole different vibe with these open earbuds. It's like you're in the moment, but also you can hear everything around you. You can be involved.
Have good sound and to be so light on your ear means a lot to me. Putting that music into my ears,
You feel good enough to go out there and play.
you turn on that switch, no one can stop you.
For more, check out Bose.com.
We are back, set for the start of the second quarter, and the Jet defense has forced 3rd down and 13 on their side of the 50, just inside the New York 45-yard line. Baba Shusin and Quincy Enunwa. And after 1 quarter of play, though, it's Washington 7 and the Jets nothing, but the Jets with an opportunity to get a 3rd down stop here. Split backs, one to either side of Jeff Driscoll at quarterback, McNichols and Rodriguez. Driscoll back to throw. One-on-one shot down inside the 5-yard line. Incomplete. Again, Bernard Converse with excellent coverage. That time on Zacchaeus as Driscoll took a shot. Tressway will come out to punt as that tackle for loss to end the first quarter by Leonard Taylor set up 3rd down and long, and finally Quincy, the Jets were able to take advantage.
Yeah, definitely. Great play by JVC on the recovery. It was cover 4, so he had him one-on-one. Safety went and took the underneath route, and great job making that play.
So Tressway will try and pin the Jets deep. Malachi Corley is the rookie at the Jet 10-yard line deep to receive. Xavier Gibson out of today's lineup as he's been dinged. Corley will bluff, and this will spin the Jets' way out across the 10, close to about the 20-yard line.
Great bounce.
That was a great bounce for the Jets. Tressway put way too much English on that one. And the Jets will end up with only a 24-yard punt going their way. And New York will make a quarterback change. Andrew Peasley, the rookie from Wyoming, who has had some moments so far in training camp, will get an opportunity to try and run the offense here and see if he can put together some drives. Braylon Allen, the rookie from Wisconsin, 4th-round draft choice, youngest player in the 2024 draft, 3-time All-Big Ten at Wisconsin. Takes the handoff, finds a cutback lane into the secondary, lowers his shoulders, and lowers the boom out across the 35 to the 36-yard line. A gain of 16 and a first down as he made Percy Butler feel that one.
And Bob, that was a great play. I was watching 81, Zach Kuntz. You know, he has one number now. I had to mention that. But I watched him go back on the wham block, cut the D in, and it opened up a huge hole. Those are the important blocks. When I first started playing, those are some of the things I did, so I wanted to see him make that play, and he did it for them.
Well, that was an impact run by Braylon Allen, who has looked very good so far in camp. Another handoff to Allen. And again, he's able to find a little cutback lane and pick up about 6 yards, but that last 16-yard run by Allen the play of the game, brought to you by David's Bridal, where brides and bridesmaids get fabulously dressed. Wedding dresses starting under $200 and bridesmaids dresses starting under $100. Shop at davidsbridal.com.
Keep feeding the workhorse.
That's right. Why not?
Mm-hmm.
He stays in the game as the lone setback. Slot to the far side right. Andrew Peasley, honorable mention All Mountain West for back-to-back years under center. Second down and about 4. Handoff Allen. Turns the corner into the secondary to the 50. Left sideline 40. Runs a tackler over at the Washington 35 again. He's got another Jet first down. On the ground, the Jets sealing the edge, and Braylon Allen takes advantage again. Again, it was Percy Butler who paid the price. 23 more yards on that run for Braylon Allen.
And they're running behind Olu Fashanu, man. He sealed the edge for them. And then great blocking on the outside by Jason Brownlee to give him a few more yards.
Allen gets a rest. Another rookie is from South Dakota State. 5th-round draft choice, Isaiah Davis, in for the first time. Stack formation right with a couple of wide receivers. A little downhill toss to Davis. He dives ahead for about a yard.
That was a nice little sweep trap, but, the Washington was ready for that play. Another run, consecutive run. I think they're going to try to do a little play-action pass. I think this is a great time for that.
Darian Mathis, 3rd year from Alabama, made the ankle tackle on Isaiah Davis. But Braylon Allen, 6 carries, 54 yards, a 9-yard per carry average. And he racked up most of the yards on this drive alone. 47 yards on the ground, putting the Jets in plus territory and in business for the first time. 3 minutes into the second quarter, down 7-0. Another toss sweep to the left to Isaiah Davis. Lost his footing as he tried to cut back and eventually goes down at the Washington 36. Quan Martin made the tackle, but that because Isaiah Davis tried to plant and lost his balance, and now it's 3rd down and long.
The play was there, too. He just needed to keep his feet. He had a great cut inside Ferkser's block, and that would have been another huge game for the Jets.
So now Andrew Peasley behind the chains as he sends Lance McCutcheon out wide to the right. Corley slot right. 3 receivers now right. Or Brownlee to the near side left. Peasley in the shotgun. Takes the snap, drops back. Looks over the middle. Checks one down. It's caught. Running free is Isaiah Davis. He's got a first down. Inside the 15 all the way down to about the 12-yard line of Washington. Patience from Peasley as he found on a little knife route over the middle Isaiah Davis, who picks up 24.
And what a play on 3rd down. You needed that for conversion. All go with a running back one-on-one. Great play, and you let your running back make most of those yards right there. Easy pass for Peasley, his first one.
So the rookie running backs flashing on this drive. It has been the Isaiah Davis and Braylon Allen show. Davis stays in the game. He is to the right. Peasley in the shotgun. 1st and 10 at the 12. Back to throw is Peasley. Lobs one left for Brown.
Yeah.
Drops it in. He makes the catch. That's a Jet touchdown.
Great
Perfect lob throw from Andrew Peasley to Jason Brownlee. And the Jets are on the board.
Great drive. We've been looking for Brownlee to make some noise. Last year, we saw him making a lot of plays during the preseason and in training camp. And here he goes with a nice one-on-one fade ball, corner of the end zone, touchdown. 7-play, 80-yard drive for the Jets here. Just great job getting 2 feet in. And what a great placement, too. Those are one of those where you just lost it up to your guy. You can either do a jump ball or throw it to the back of the corner and let him run under it, and that's what he chose. Run under this ball and get this touchdown.
So Greg Zerline out for the point after. Out of the Morstead hole, the snap, the placement down, end-over-end kick is up and good. And with 10:32 to go in the first half, the Jets and Washington are now tied at 7 as Andrew Peasley finds Jason Brownlee to cap the drive through the air. You're listening to Q104.3, your new radio home of the New York Jets.
Cheers to a great day and this ice-cold Corona.
You know what would make this day even better? My grandma's carne asada.
Or your grandma here with us, making carne asada.
She does love a cold Corona.
Throw in some dancing.
Oh, we can watch the game.
I'll drink to that.
So a backyard concert with football, food, dancing, and Corona?
And your grandma.
Or we could keep it simple.
Simple is good. Want a Corona?
Thanks. Salud to the perfect day.
Corona, la vida más fina. Get your Corona at ordercorona.com. Relax responsibly. Corona Extra Beer, imported by Crown Import, Chicago, Illinois. On game day, it takes an entire team to get the job done. Whether it's building the stadium, fixing the roads to get us here, or promoting economic development, the team we rely on is ELEC, the Engineers Labor Employer Cooperative. They promote investments in infrastructure and construction to provide opportunities for developers, union contractors, and members of Operating Engineers Local 825. ELEC, building the infrastructure New Jersey and the Jets rely on.
Doctors, stay-at-home moms, truck drivers. As a Jets fan, it doesn't matter what you do. It's all about how you do it. You see, Jets fans do everything with passion. They're dedicated, and they're never afraid to get their hands dirty. That's why it's no surprise that Hino Trucks is the official commercial truck of the New York Jets. Hino Trucks are on the road 24/7, working hard so the men and women all over this fine city can do great things. Two teams with one passion. That's our Jets. That's Hino Trucks. Go Jets!
Here's a question for the crowd. If your team runs on their fans, what do the fans run on? When you kick off your day with Dunkin', they're with you all the way to the end zone. Dunkin' wants to thank you all for the cheers, the energy, and the hype that makes the sport everyone loves what it is. And when you need that same kind of energy for your everyday, Dunkin' will get your morning kicked off right. Start your morning with Dunkin' so you can tackle what comes your way. America runs on Dunkin', official partner of the New York Jets.
Bob Wischusen, Quincy Enunwa back here at MetLife Stadium. 10.5 minutes to go before halftime. And that a promising drive, Quincy, for the Jets as Brownlee caps it with a touchdown reception. A nice throw from Andrew Peasley.
And there are very few spots on the field where your main job is one where you need to get warmed up. And offensive line is one where you don't need to get warmed up to do it. Quarterback, you need to get warmed up to throw. Offensive line, they want to hit. And so I'm glad they went with the run on that drive and then ended it to Brownlee.
Zerline kicks it off, and this one will be returnable as it's brought out at about the 7-yard line, out across the 30-yard line to about the 34-yard line.
And one small add, I'm glad they went to Brownlee there. He had his one touchdown last year against Washington, so he gets to repeat that feeling now at home.
So Pringle on the return out to his own 34-yard line. And Washington back to the offense. 1st and 10. They'll hand one off. And check that, a nice fake from Driscoll.
Absolutely.
Michael Clemens bought the fake, and so did I. Driscoll flows down the line to the right. Chaz Surratt, though, luckily enough, did not buy the fake. And he brought down Driscoll after a gain of only 2 at Washington's own 36-yard line. And right back up at the line. Driscoll has his team set. Rodriguez to his right, slot to the far side left. Jets with a 4-man front. 2nd down and a long 7, close to 8. Driscoll back to throw. Looks right, throws right, incomplete. And really a throwaway as much as anything else, with Clemens putting some pressure on Jeff Driscoll in the backfield. Brings up 3rd down and a long 7.
And the Jets are playing some good coverages, making sure to confuse him back there. And honestly, Bob, on that last play, this is why we're in the booth and those guys are on the field, because I got faked out as well. I can't. I'm not as used to the speed of the game as I once was.
Split backs, one to either side of Driscoll. Slot to the far side left. Jets show blitz on 3rd down and a long 7, close to 8. Driscoll takes the snap. Again, it's a 4-man rush. Driscoll hit as he throws. High throw, and it's caught. Up the seam left, out to the 50-yard line. Boy, Driscoll stood in there in the face of the Michael Clemens rush. He took a big shot right to the chest and still was able to deliver a strike to De'Ami Brown for a gain of 13.
Yeah, that was a good call. Cover 2 there. They found the hole in between the curl flat player and the flat player. Excuse me, the hook curl and the flat player.
First and 10 at midfield for Washington. 9:20 to go before halftime. An end-around flip. Try to turn the corner as Kazmir Allen, and with speed and a flag thrown, hurdles over some tacklers out of bounds inside the Jet 45. But we'll have to check the penalty marker. And it looks like this will be against Washington out on the edge.
Usually a hold there. We'll see what they call.
During the run, holding offense number 64. 10-yard penalty. It's 1st down.
Yeah, anytime you get a run on the outside and there's a flag, you just know somebody probably held on that play.
But never Quincy Enunwa. Right, every Quincy Enunwa block out on the edge was a legal one.
Listen, even if it was called a flag, I think it was always legal.
That's right. So the spot foul makes it first down and 18. And that puts Washington back to their own 42-yard line. Rodriguez to the left. Driscoll in the shotgun. Driscoll, again, a nice quarterback keeper on the fake. Gets to the edge and gets tripped up in Jet territory. Jarius Moore made the stop, but he stumbles all the way down to the Jet 42, only 2 yards shy of a first down with 8:50 to go before halftime. And it looks like Washington is going to come right back up to the line and be set on 2nd down and 2. Slot right. Rodriguez to the right of Driscoll in the shotgun. Takes the handoff. Bouncing left. And he's got the first down to the Jet 38-yard line as we pause to allow our stations to identify themselves on the New York Jets Radio Network.
WAXQ New York. Jim Kerr mornings. Classic rock all day. And now, the new radio home of New York Jets football. Q104.3.
Bunch set right for Washington on first down at the Jet 38-yard line. McNichols back in the game. He's the back to the left of Driscoll in the shotgun. Back to throw is Driscoll. Looks left, throws left. McNichols makes the catch. Takes a big headshot at the Jet 30-yard line, and he's slow to get up. Chaz Surratt lowered the boom on McNichols. Drilled him after a gain of 8, and Surratt is down. He may have taken the worst of the contact.
Yeah, that's a risky throw there. That's one of those plays you don't expect him to put it right there. It's a Texas route, and that's a hard one, head-to-head, too.
And McNichols is also slowly walking off the field, as that was helmet on helmet. You could hear it pop throughout the stadium. So McNichols comes to the sideline. He will get checked out. The Jets trainers surround Chaz Surratt. He's being helped up to his feet as well. So we'll step aside. An injury timeout. You're listening to Q104.3, your new radio home of the New York Jets.
1, 2, 3, 4. This weekend, Q104.3 is turning up the heat with the perfect summer twin bill.
Hi, we're Leonard Skinner.
We're ZZ Top. Leonard Skinner and ZZ Top team up for a Southern Rockin' Texas two-steppin' tour.
Hey, and have mercy.
Listen here all weekend to win your tickets on New York's sweet home of classic rock, Q104.3.
What's poppin'? Justin Jefferson here.
Football is a lot of explosion, a lot of energy and attitude.
It's a whole different vibe with these open earbuds. It's like you're in the moment, but also you can hear everything around you. You can be involved.
To have good sound and to be so light on your ear means a lot to me. Putting that music into my ears,
You feel good enough to go out there and play.
you turn on that switch, no one can stop you.
For more, check out Bose.com.
When you need a family law attorney, don't punt to just anybody. I'm Michael J. Alber at Alber Sklavos, the New York game day family law firm of Gang Green. We are divorce, separation, custody, spousal support, and order of protection lawyers. Our large and experienced team is ready to work for you with a proven track record of favorable results for our clients. Dial pound 250 and say the keyword 18 to set up your free consultation. That's pound 250, then keyword 18. Or visit alberlegal.com.
Ready for the big game, but forgot the snacks? Don't miss a moment. Let Food Bazaar Supermarket bring the party to you. From chips and dips to drinks and wings, Food Bazaar covers the spread. And here's the winning play. Use promo code FANSGET10 to get $10 off your $50 order. Order now at shop.foodbazaar.com and use code FANSGET10. Food Bazaar Supermarket, delivering the best of the store to your front door at shop.foodbazaar.com.
Introducing Jets Uncorked, the premium red wine and the perfect collector's item for every fan. Exclusive pre-order savings available now at nyjets.com/wine. Bleed green, drink red. After the injury timeout, 2nd down and 10, Washington at the Jet 30-yard line. They'll hand one off, and it goes nowhere. Getting cut down behind the line was Chris Rodriguez. Montez Stiggers flowed behind the line and made a terrific tackle for loss A loss of about 1.5 yards sets up third down and a long 3 at the Jet 31.
Absolutely. What a great corner cat call right there from the left side. As a receiver, you're supposed to be able to see that and call it out. The receiver was not on his keys, and Quintez Stinger took advantage and made a great play for the Jets.
So the old Jet, Jamison Crowder in the slot left. Wide left, Mitchell Tinsley. Jahan Dotson trots in motion. Dropping back is Driscoll. Looks left, steps up in the pocket. Dodges a sack, dives up the middle, and it looks like he's got the first down.
Yeah, it's tough on those man coverages. You know, when you have a quarterback that can move in the pocket, as long as he can find a little hole, he's going to pick up some good yards for himself. But the Jets live and die by that, man. They have some great corners, some guys that they know can cover well and make the plays they need to make. You know, you're going to let the quarterback make a few of those, but you just don't want to give up the big play.
Bunch set right. Shotgun set again for Driscoll. He's back to throw. Looks right, throws right, bobbled, and caught by Dotson on an out to the Jet 20-yard line. That's a gain of 8 on first down. So 2nd down and 2 at the Jet 20-yard line for Washington. 6 minutes and 20 seconds to go in the opening half. The Jets and Commanders are tied at 7, and Jeff Driscoll has Washington on a march. Chris Rodriguez, Michael Wiley flank him in the shotgun. Again, a slot to the far side left. Dotson tight right. Driscoll, up-tempo offense, takes the snap. Handoff running right. And nowhere to go for Rodriguez. He'll lose a yard.
Great job setting the edge there.
Jarek Bernard Converse was there to make contact first. And force him back. It'll be 2nd down at about 2.5.
Yep, and we're hearing his name throughout. Great job getting off the block. You got your guys. I love when I see the corners get physical with the receivers. Get this guy off of you and go make that play. He did a great job. Now, be careful here. Don't get too happy about that last play. You got to have a short-term memory.
Off a down, by the way. It is now 3rd down at about 2.5, just outside the Jet 20-yard line. Back to throw is Driscoll. And lobs one right, hoping for Dotson, who stumbled and fell. Bernard Converse was there in coverage, but Dotson lost his footing. So as a result, the field goal unit will come out.
Great job. Stick with your man. I mean, listen, at the end of the day, you're going to win some, you're going to lose some. Like I said, you can't stay too high as a corner because they're going to come after you the next play. If they think you're playing that physical, let's see how you do with a go route, back of the end zone. He held him up just enough, and the receiver fell down on the pass.
So from 39 yards out, Riley Patterson out of the hold of Tressway, right hash. We'll try and put Washington back on top. The snap clean, the placement down, the kick on the way. It's got plenty of distance, hits the right upright. It's no good. Riley Patterson can't convert from 39 yards. And we are still tied at 7 with 5:18 to go in the second quarter. And the Jet offense with decent field position back on the field when we return. You're listening to Q104.3, your radio home for the New York Jets.
Hey, Jet fans, Paramount Plus is once again your home to stream the NFL on CBS every Sunday all season long. That's right. Catch Aaron Rodgers and the rest of the green and white in action and stream your live local NFL on CBS game all the way through the AFC Championship. So sign up and sign into Paramount Plus today.
By the time you're finished listening to this Pepsi Zero Sugar, you'll be 15 seconds closer to kickoff. Stock up now. Jets game day is so close, you can almost taste it. Jets watching. Better with Pepsi.
On game day, it takes an entire team to get the job done. Whether it's building the stadium, fixing the roads to get us here, or promoting economic development, the team we rely on is ELEC, the Engineers Labor Employer Cooperative. They promote investments in infrastructure and construction to provide opportunities for developers, union contractors, and members of Operating Engineers Local 825. ELEC, building the infrastructure New Jersey and the Jets rely on.
Here's a question for the crowd. If your team runs on their fans, what do the fans run on? When you kick off your day with Dunkin', they're with you all the way to the end zone. Dunkin' wants to thank you all for the cheers, the energy, and the hype that makes the sport everyone loves what it is. And when you need that same kind of energy for your everyday, Dunkin' will get your morning kicked off right. Start your morning with Dunkin' so you can tackle what comes your way. America runs on Dunkin', official partner of the New York Jets.
Drive into summer with a Honda CR-V and Accord. Your fun-to-drive, weekend getaway vehicles. And when you drive a Honda, you're driving with the 2024 Kelley Blue Book's KBB.com Best Value brand. So hurry in to the Honda Summer Event.
See dealer for financing details based on 2024 Consumer Choice Awards from Kelley Blue Book. Visit kbb.com for more information.
Jets and Commanders tied at 7 here at MetLife Stadium. Right down to the Jets sideline. Caroline Hendershot.
Isaiah Davis, and you've seen them both already today make a lot of great plays. Allen is one of those bigger backs. He's really powerful, and we've seen him take a lot of reps behind Breece Hall in training camp. Isaiah Davis, he's really shifty. He's flexible in his role, and we've seen him take a lot of snaps at returner already. So they both bring a unique play style, but both are immediate contributors this year, so those are two guys to keep your eyes on.
Yeah, there's no doubt they were both impact players, Caroline, on the last drive, and Davis gets a chance to start this drive as the Jets are at their own 29-yard line looking at a 7-man Washington front, and they'll run right at it. Davis running left. Still grinds out about 3.5 to 4 yards out to the Jet 32-yard line. Caroline's update from the field brought to you by Charles Tyrrett. They make it easy for men to dress well. And Quincy, I was talking to Robert Saleh a couple of weeks ago. Adding in Breece Hall, the draft of Braylon Allen, the draft of Isaiah Davis, watching those players through the spring and at the start of training camp, he said he thinks it's the most talented running back room he's ever been a part of.
I believe it, and we're not even talking about Eze Abanikanda, who was a draft pick last year, so there's a lot of talent in that room.
Toss sweep to the right. Isaiah Davis knights his way through contact with a stiff arm. A yard shy of the first down.
These are some confident backs out here, man. Every time they get the ball, they're hitting the hole hard. There's no hesitation. I see the hole, I hit the hole. They had that one slip in their first drive, but after that, they've kept their footing and they've been able to get some tough yards.
Well, a good case of no matter where you play, if you put it on tape, they will find you. Isaiah Davis, a first-team FCS All-American, ran for over 1,500 yards, leading FCS, and 18 rushing touchdowns to South Dakota State last year. And it's 3rd down and 1, and he takes a handoff. No, check that, spinning, and nowhere to go for Andrew Peasley. He is caught behind the line and dropped as he tried a little zone read. Held onto the football, but was unable to fake out KJ Henry. So the Jets on 3rd down and 1 failed to convert. 3:44 to go in the second quarter, and they'll have to punt.
Yeah, and it was a good play call. We talked about it earlier with Jaden Daniels. They did a zone read. They scored the touchdown. You've been going to the backs. So your expectation is on this play, they're going to expect that same decision. And unfortunately, Washington was there to stop the play.
So Morstead to punt. He'll kick it away from inside the Jet 25-yard line. Davion Davis deep to receive. And a high, wobbly short kick. Davis runs under it, bobbles it, but able to make the catch. Just across his own 30, stumbles out to about the 35-yard line. So only about a 36-yard punt for Thomas Morstead. 3:11 to go before halftime. Pretty good field position for Washington at their own 34.
Yeah, Bob, I don't hate that last play. You know, it was, like you said, zone read. This is part of the chess game, right? You have to make the decisions at the right time, and I feel like the call was at the right time. Washington just kind of expected it. They were in the right place at the right time, but they should not go away from what they're doing because the run game is working, and eventually, if the zone read doesn't work, then play action is there as well.
Sometimes the fake doesn't work.
Exactly.
Right? Sometimes the opposition guy actually stays home. Driscoll off play action, throws one up the seam, and in stride, Ben Sinnott, the tight end, across the 50, inside the Jet 40. Dragging tacklers inside the 30, all the way down before he's gang tackled inside the Jet 25, down to the New York 22-yard line.
And the Jets went the Jets went cover 3 right there. It was a great job finding the seam. You just got to stick with him for just a moment longer. It looked like there was a bust or some kind of confusion.
That was the perfect play-action fake, and your first read was there for Jeff Driscoll, and he threw a strike up the seam to Ben Sinnott, the rookie tight end, running free. 44 yards to the Jets' 22-yard line. Now a handoff to Chris Rodriguez, and the Jets stand firm and limit his gain to only a yard running left. Tanzel Smart was there first for New York. It'll be 2nd down and 1 at the Jet, or 2nd down and 9, I should say, after a gain of about a yard and a half. Close to the Jet 20-yard line. This should take us down to the 2-minute warning. So with this game tied at 7, 2 minutes to go in the first
the 2-minute
half.
warning. Timeout on the field.
And the 2-minute warning, as always, brought to you by Ticketmaster. Buy or sell your Jets tickets with the official ticket marketplace. New York Jets at Ticketmaster.com/Jets. 2 minutes to go in the first half. Jets and Washington tied at 7. You're listening to Q104.3, your new radio home of the New York Jets.
For injury, illness, and questions, Atlantic Health System offers excellence, ease, and answers. That's how we're taking the hassle out of healthcare and making healthy easier. Learn more at atlantichealth.org.
On game day, it takes an entire team to get the job done. Whether it's building a stadium, fixing the roads to get us here, or promoting economic development, the team we rely on is ELEC, the Engineers Labor Employer Cooperative. They promote investments in infrastructure and construction to provide opportunities for developers, union contractors, and members of Operating Engineers Local 825. ELEC, building the infrastructure New Jersey and the Jets rely on.
When life blindsides you with an injury, you need a team that's both tough and knows how to win. For over 30 years, Morgan & Morgan has been fighting for the people. With over $23 billion recovered for our clients, we're in your corner. This season, we're proud to partner with the New York Jets. Because whether it's on the field or in the courtroom, we're both determined to do what it takes to win. Morgan & Morgan, for the people and for the Jets fans. Injured? Dial pound law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
The New Jersey Lottery has it's a Jersey thing, scratch-offs. Let's see if people can guess all 6 themes.
It's gotta be Summers Down the Shore.
Oh yeah. Jersey Diners. The best.
Asking someone what's your exit.
You know it.
Now you can turn your Jersey pride into prizes with the chance to win up to $500,000.
Hands down, the best pizza.
Right?
Never pumping your own gas.
Never.
Play today. Anything can happen in Jersey. Must be 18 years old to buy a lottery ticket. Please play responsibly. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER.
By the time you're finished listening to this Pepsi Zero Sugar, you'll be 15 seconds closer to kickoff. Stock up now. Jets game day is so close, you can almost taste it. Jets watching. Better with Pepsi.
2 minutes to go in the first half of preseason game number 1. As the 2024 season is just around the corner, Bob Wischusen, Quincy Enunwa, bringing you preseason game number 1 here at MetLife Stadium. The Jets and Washington tied at 7. Washington after a long catch and run a moment ago by the tight end Ben Sinnott. On the hookup from Jeff Driscoll has the Commanders knocking on the door of the red zone. 2nd down and a long 8 close to 9 just outside of the Jet 20-yard line. The Jets do have a touchdown catch by Jason Brownlee a couple of possessions ago from Andrew Peasley, and their rookie running backs in the first half have looked very good. Isaiah Davis and Braylon Allen have both had good moments. But now after the 2-minute warning, back to the offense, Jeff Driscoll in the shotgun. Rodriguez to his right. 3 receivers right. Delayed handoff. Rodriguez up the middle. Sheds 1 tackler but can't shed the second. Tanzel Smart made first contact. Chaz Surratt shaking off the earlier injury. Finished him off for a loss of a half yard. So well defended by the Jets. They didn't fall for the fake. Now it's 3rd down and 9 at the Jet 21.
Yep, DB's get ready for the ball. Get ready for the pass here. Obviously 3rd and long. Great job by the D-line, allowing no pressure.
Tinsley wide right. And the slot right is Sinnott. Slot to the left as well. Jamison Crowder, the old Jet, in the slot left. Driscoll, shotgun, drops the throw. 4-man rush. Lobs one right. Jump ball, back right corner of the end zone, incomplete. Bernard Converse, again, with excellent coverage as he was right there on Mitchell Tinsley. Once again, Washington will attempt a field goal with 1:18 to go in the first half. This time they'll send Ramiz Ahmed out to try as Riley Patterson tried from 39 on their last possession and hit the right upright.
Great job pestering him on the go ball. Stuck with him this time. Nobody fell, and he did a great job of just sticking with your guy. Keep hitting him. Keep putting your hands on him. Make it difficult to focus on the ball in the air.
Med from the left hash. This one from 40 yards out of the hold of Wegg. The snap clean. The placement down. The kick on the way. It's got the distance. And this one's good. So Washington retakes the lead by a field goal. It's now the Commanders 10 and the Jets 7 with 1:13 to go.
The Jets
in the opening half.
Yeah, the Jets should feel confident offensively, right? You know, you don't get that third down conversion, and that's unfortunate, but the drive was going well. The previous drive was also going well. You're feeding your workhorses in the backfield. Continue to do that. The offensive line is having a lot of fun out there going and smacking the Washington D-line.
And coaches, as you know in these games, Quincy, love to practice situational football. So now they'll get an opportunity to run the 2-minute drill. The Jets have 2 timeouts. There's a minute and 13 seconds on the clock. We'll see what kind of field position they get after the kickoff return, as Riley Patterson will be the one to kick off. And the Jets have Davis and McCutcheon back deep to receive. And Davis will field this one at about the 1-yard line and bring it up the left sideline across the 15 to the 20 and get knocked out of bounds just shy of the 30-yard line.
The one challenge I see with this new return is that a lot of times on kickoff return, your goal is to hit it as fast as possible. There's not as much reading as, say, a running back would have in the backfield. It's one stick and go. I think what I'm seeing right now is guys are having opportunities for cutbacks, but they're not able to see it as quickly just yet. Once that season starts, you're going to see a lot more cutbacks and more opportunities. I can see it. It's kind of like a zone read out there.
Like, I asked Brant Boyer, the special teams coordinator, what translates of all of the blocking schemes that you had with normal kickoff returns, with these, new rules with the players lined up 60 yards downfield. He said, we're really not sure until you're in a game. Back to throw is Peasley. Sets up the screen left. It's caught by Davis, and he picks up about 4 yards, scampers left out of bounds at the Jet 33-yard line, so that stops the clock. Michael Davis bumped him out. It'll be 2nd down and 7 at the Jet 33. 1:03 on the clock, and the Jets have 2 timeouts. They trail 10-7.
And great job, great focus by Isaiah Davis there. The ball was tipped, still had the focus to make that catch, get you a few yards.
Lance McCutcheon wide right, slot right Corley, solo left is Brownlee. Beasley in the shotgun, Davis to his left. Takes the snap, 4-man rush, check that false start. So this will cost the Jets 5 yards.
Prior to the snap, false start, offense number 67, 5-yard penalty. It's 2nd down.
Those are the drive killers there. The Jets have to figure out a way. It's still preseason, of course. But when you need it.
Please put 1 minute, 3 seconds on the clock. 1:03 on the game clock, please.
That's Carter Warren, who last year actually started 5 games for the Jets, 4 at right tackle, and they believe he is a project worth sticking with, as he has shown some promise. Cost them 5 there. Back to throw Peasley. Checks it down. Davis makes the catch, sheds a tackler, but then gets double teamed down at about the 32, and Robert Saleh calls timeout.
Tough run there.
Timeout called by Washington. Their first of the half. It's a 30-second timeout.
So Washington beat Robert Saleh to the punch. He was signaling timeout.
Please set the clock to 58 seconds.
On the far side of the field.
58 seconds on the game clock, please.
But with this being now 3rd down and 9, Dan Quinn was quick to call timeout, figuring he would preserve time for his offense should the Jets fail on 3rd down. So now both teams have 2 timeouts left. And it will be 3rd down and 9 for New York at their own 32-yard line.
And that's the chess match that you like to see in football, right? Because obviously Robert Saleh wants that timeout, but also Dan Quinn wants to get an opportunity for his offense to try to get another score.
McCutcheon, Corley, and Kuntz trips to the far side right. Brownlee solo left. Back to throw is Peasley.
Oh, good read.
Hops one over the middle. Kuntz, or rather, catch made by Corley, and he's breaking tackles, grinds out a 1st down. And now Robert Saleh will use a timeout.
That's what we've been waiting to see from Corley, right? That tough running, that hard-nosed running that we saw in college. 14-yard reception by him, and those were tough yards after catch yards for him.
It went into the arms of Kuntz, and it popped free, and Corley on the carom made the catch.
Wow. I knew there was something weird about that play.
It was a weird play, and good hands by Malachi Corley to scoop the ball out of the arms of Kuntz. Off of the carom. Now you're inside of the last 2 minutes. The officials are huddling up. This may be a play that they will review to make sure that the ball didn't hit the ground, but it looked like it was a clean ball fielded by Corley off the carom. He kept it off the turf and was able
Listen, I don't want to disrespect the legends, but that was very immaculate reception right there, honestly.
New York called timeout. The ruling on the field was a catch. The receiver never fumbled the ball. It was just a catch. The advance was legal.
So with 49 seconds to go before halftime, and I'm sure that was a very quickly confirmed play by the replay booth, because one look at it, and you could see Kuntz lost the football, but before it hit the ground, Malachi Corley scooped it up, and he was able, Johnny on the spot, to then advance it out to the 47-yard line.
Called timeout of the half.
And now the fact that Dan Quinn actually was granted the timeout rather than the Jets on that last second down play before third down saved the Jets a timeout, so they still have one in the bank, and they've got it 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line with 49 seconds to go in the half. Andrew Peasley drops back to throw on first down, looks over the middle, fires one near sideline, incomplete. A diving attempt by Corley at the Washington 42, and he just couldn't haul it in.
Yeah, what I want to say on that was it was a pretty good route ran by him. He had a sail route, inside release, came back outside. He just needed to come a little bit flatter, but the ball was there. So close to being a great play by him.
Brownlee wide right. This time, the three receivers set to the near side left. McCutcheon widest, Corley in the slot, and Peasley in the shotgun with Davis to his right. Takes the second down snap, drops back, looks left, throws. Corley makes the catch with strength. Spins close to a first down. That forces the Jets to call their final timeout. 38 seconds to go in the half. That's 9 more yards for Malachi Corley. And that will bring up third down and
New York
1.
calls their third and final timeout of the half.
At the Washington 45.
I'm sorry, I said spike the ball, and it's third down. Look at me. You know I'm a rookie, guys. It's preseason, baby.
You know what? Everybody learns game management in the preseason. So the Jets have to call their final timeout. Third down and 1, 38 seconds to go. But should they pick up the first down, then that would bring the ability to spike it back into play.
Absolutely, and I'm glad that Corley's getting some burn here. He's the awareness on that last play, was really good by him. We need to boost it in Madden. If it's a low number, he needs to get boosted just off of the strength of being aware there.
I like the fact that's what you're thinking. Empty backfield, 5 wide for Peasley on third down. Drops back, looks left, looks right, slant right. And it is caught. First down. Now the Jets have to get up and spike it. Corley, again. Yeah. He's been the workhorse. He picks up the first down. Peasley trying to get the team lined up. Let's see if they spike it. No, I think they're going to run a play.
Oh, yeah.
22 seconds to go in the half. He's back to throw. Choice. Swing pass right.
Get outside.
Davis gets to the sideline and stops the clock.
There we go.
He only picked up about 2, maybe 3 yards, but he did stop the clock. 17 seconds to go in the half. And really, they are now within field goal range for Greg Zuerlein. With his leg, he can certainly reach, especially in warm conditions. 17 seconds to go in the half. From right here, it would probably be about a 56, 57-yard field goal, and that is certainly something that Greg Zuerlein
on the field that the runner got out of bounds is under review.
Hurry up and get lined up while they wait.
I'm not sure what the point is of reviewing whether or not a player got out of bounds, because they already stopped the clock.
Right.
So the goal can be accomplished. The Jets can take all the time they need now to huddle up, call their play. If they say he didn't get out of bounds, by the time they set the ball ready for play and start the clock, the Jets will be ready to snap it. Right? The only reason that this would be an issue would be, do you or do you not stop the clock if the player did or didn't get out of bounds? Well, they stopped the clock for the review.
Right.
So who cares?
Right. They're trying to add in some college football rules here.
All right, well, we've got a field review brought to you by the members and contractors of Local 825 Operating Engineers, Elect 825, building our future. And it's hard to imagine a reason to review this, because the Jets are ready, right? The clock is stopped. They're at the line. They've got their play called. They're ready to go. So even if they come back and say that he didn't get out of bounds, they've already stopped the clock for the review. So the force and effect has already been accomplished for the Jets. Second down and 8 at Washington's 38-yard line. And again, if the Jets are able They even
After
picked up a
reviewing
few
the play,
yards.
the runner was down inbounds. Therefore, by rule, the clock is reset to that point, and there's a 10-second run out. The clock will be set from 18 seconds, ran down to 8 seconds. Then the clock will start on my ready for play signal.
That's the significance. They charged the Jets a 10-second runoff for having him not get out of bounds, and as a result, now it's down to 8 seconds. So now this play needs to be an out-of-bounds play, an incompletion, even a spike of the football, and then given an opportunity for Greg Zuerlein to get out there and try a long field goal, which, again, he can make from right here. So that needs to be communicated to Andrew Peasley, that this needs to be a spike of the football with 8 seconds to go in the half. So now the clock will start. He'll take the snap. He will spike it. 4 seconds down to 3 seconds to go. And now Zuerlein will come out and try a long field goal to see if he can tie the game at halftime. But again, Zuerlein last year was able to make a Jets record 60-yarder. A couple of years ago, week 13 against Minnesota. He had a career-long 61-yarder against the Rams in 2015, and this one will be from 56 yards out from the right hash. So Greg the leg to try and tie it before halftime. Out of the hold of Morstead, the snap, the placement down, the kick. It's on the way. It's got plenty of distance, and it is good. Greg Zuerlein makes it look easy from 56 yards away. He is such a terrific place kicker. What a weapon on special teams as Zuerlein ties the game at halftime. 10-all between Washington and the Jets as we have reached the half in preseason game number 1. Dan and Greg will have the halftime report in just a moment. You're listening to Q104.3, your new radio home of the New York Jets.
In a world filled with financial information, Citizens can help you make sense of it. So whether you're listening to that new financial podcast that's hotter than your morning coffee, flipping through that financial guru's 1,000-page book on simple finances, or getting tips from a coworker that actually sound kind of interesting, you're ready to make the most of it. Make sense of your money with Citizens. Learn more at citizensbank.com/made-ready.
How do you translate bold ideas into tangible results for today's business environment? Visit EY.com to find out how. EY is investing billions of dollars in tech-enabled solutions to help companies in every industry reframe their future. Expertise in strategy, tech consulting, tax, and assurance. EY is proud to be the official professional business service sponsor of the New York Jets and MetLife Stadium, and the official sponsor of the EY Coaches Club.
You've got to watch your NFL team every Sunday, and Verizon's got you covered for all your team's out-of-market games every Sunday afternoon. Come on! From kickoff to sign-off, from first downs and touchdowns to turnovers, and overturned plays.
After review, the pass was incomplete.
Nice! Let's go! This season, win every Sunday with Verizon. Get a great deal on NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube and YouTube TV, and a new phone. Excludes digital-only games. Terms and embargoes apply.
Doctors, stay-at-home moms, truck drivers. As a Jets fan, it doesn't matter what you do. It's all about how you do it. You see, Jets fans do everything with passion. They're dedicated, and they're never afraid to get their hands dirty. That's why it's no surprise that Hino Trucks is the official commercial truck of the New York Jets. Hino Trucks are on the road 24/7, working hard so the men and women all over this fine city can do great things. Two teams with one passion. That's our Jets. That's Hino Trucks. Go Jets!
For 85 years, Caldwell University has been educating students in the Catholic Dominican tradition. Simply put, our students thrive in an environment of respect, integrity, community, and excellence, all while experiencing outstanding instruction, workforce preparation, and flexible learning opportunities. Join us at one of our fall open houses. Apply now at caldwell.edu.
Calling all Jets fans, smarten up with Jets partner and London menswear brand Charles Tyrrell. Get any shirt for only $39.95, normally $109, plus free shipping with code LAUNCH. We bet you're as excited as us for this season. The Jets have a renewed energy, fresh talent, and even a game in London. Tyrrell is known and loved for their fine quality, pure cotton, non-iron shirts. So stock up with their special offer of any shirt for $39.95 plus free shipping. Use code LAUNCH at ctshirts.com or in-store today.
The Jets Halftime Show is brought to you by MetLife, the official insurance company of the New York Jets, and by Paramount Plus. Stream the NFL on CBS live on Paramount Plus.
And we welcome into the Jets Halftime Report. It's brought to you by MetLife, the official insurance company of the New York Jets. Dan Grosser, Greg Buttle with you at MetLife Stadium. Each team with a first-half touchdown, each team with a first-half field goal, and the Jets and Commanders tied up at 10, Greg, after 2 quarters of play.
Yeah, I go a typical preseason, a lot of mistakes out there, a lot of like ticky-tack kind of stuff, penalties, big plays because guys are not in the right position at the right time. But other than that, it's football. Here you go. It's football again, and I think it's an ease into the NFL season.
Greg Zuerlein picking up right where he left off from last season, a 56-yard field goal to tie things up at 10 as the first half expired. Tyrod Taylor got the start today, quarterback for the Jets, played 2 series, just 1 of 2, not much cooking there for the offense. It's mostly been Andrew Peasley, who's done a nice job, Greg, 8 of 10, 73 yards, including 12-yard TD strike, nice fade corner into the end zone to Jason Brownlee.
Yeah, Peasley's done a pretty good job, and he showed nice touch on that one touchdown pass. Allen has done a very nice job. We both said to look at them, but what I really liked was the new kickoff rules. I'm going to tell you why. Because last year in 2023, the average kickoff returns were 23 yards. Today, both teams, the Jets are over 30 yards on the kickoff return, and the other teams are 26. So the rule has done what they wanted to do, and expand maybe a kickoff return and limit injuries.
Still more for us to do here. 10-10 is our score at the half. You're listening to New York Jets football on Q104.3 and the Jets Radio Network.
With Selective Insurance, you have access to more coverages and services for your business. Picture this. With risk management resources, you're able to stay ahead of risk, keeping your business running safely. If you show up to a site without a COI, through My Selective, you can get one on the go. And if your facility is broken into, we help get you back on track without missing a beat. Talk to your agent or check out all of your options at selective.com. Selective. Be uniquely insured.
Hey, Jet fans, Paramount Plus is once again your home to stream the NFL on CBS every Sunday all season long. That's right. Catch Aaron Rodgers and the rest of the green and white in action and stream your live local NFL on CBS game all the way through the AFC Championship. So sign up and sign into Paramount Plus today.
Grab your lucky spot on the couch, because traditions make Sunday easy to enjoy. Bud Light, easy to Sunday, easy to enjoy. Bud Light is the official beer sponsor of the NFL. Enjoy responsibly. 21 plus. Copyright 2024 Anheuser-Busch. Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Get lottery tickets right on your phone with Jackpocket. Download the Jackpocket app today and use code FLIGHT for your first free lottery ticket. That's code FLIGHT on Jackpocket. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369 in New York. Must be 18 or older to play the lottery. Physically present in New York or New Jersey. Eligibility restrictions apply. Void where prohibited. 1 per new customer. Enter promo code at checkout for $2 non-withdrawable credit. Terms, jackpocket.com/TOS/free-ticket-promo.
Are you ready for some football? Well, you are now, thanks to Ticketmaster, as the official ticket marketplace of the New York Jets and the NFL. Ticketmaster's got the best way to take it to the house when it comes to being there live. They're the safest and most convenient marketplace to score fully verified New York Jets tickets. And even if your plans get broken up or worse, turned over, Ticketmaster gives you more flexibility to sell your seats. So get those touchdown celebrations ready and score your tickets today at Ticketmaster.com/Jets.
For injury, illness, and questions, Atlantic Health System offers excellence, ease, and answers. That's how we're taking the hassle out of healthcare and making healthy easier. Learn more at atlantichealth.org.
Dan Grassa, Greg Buttle back with you for the Jets halftime report. It's brought to you by MetLife, the official insurance company of the New York Jets. Jets and Commanders tied up at 10 after 2 quarters of play. You mentioned the name a little bit earlier, Greg. Braylon Allen, rookie running back out of Wisconsin, certainly put on a nice show in that first half. 6 carries, 54 yards, showing that physicality, which certainly has stood out so far here in training camp.
Sure, and I think there are a lot of other things that you look for in the game, and which I haven't seen yet, but how does he catch the ball out of the backfield? I'd like to see a little more about that. And Peasley, what kind of touch does he have to running backs on a swing pass? As you could see on the other side from the Washington Commanders, it's not easy for quarterbacks to just stop and turn and throw it to the back. There's a lot of mechanics in there, so that I'd like to see about them today, too.
As for Washington, Jaden Daniels, their rookie quarterback, taken 2nd overall in this past spring's draft. He just played the opening series, 2 for 3 for 45 yards, and then capped off that opening scoring drive with a 3-yard scamper into the end zone. So we're tied up at 10. We'll see how this second half unfolds. It'll be Bob Wischusen and Quincy Enunwa on the call for you. Greg and I will talk to you again coming up in the 5th quarter show. 10-10, the Jets and the Commanders at the half. You're listening to Jets football on Q104.3 and the Jets Radio Network.
The Jets halftime show has been brought to you by MetLife, the official insurance company of the New York Jets, and by Paramount Plus. Stream the NFL on CBS live on Paramount Plus.
I got a new channel, you guys. Brought to you by Johnny Walker. If nothing moves, nothing changes.
And that's just what they'll do. One of these days, these boots are gonna walk all over you.
Keep walking. Johnny Walker.
Come on, boo.
Please drink responsibly. Imported by Diageo, New York, New York.
What's better than chanting Jets? Nothing, of course, but FREE comes pretty close. This season, when the Jets sack the quarterback, you score a free Big Mac the next day with a purchase of $2 or more on the McDonald's app. That's right, a soul-crushing sack turns into a mouth-watering Big Mac. So keep your eyes on the defense and your stomachs ready, because this season promises to be sackalicious. Valid one time the day after the game at participating McDonald's. Excludes tax. Must opt into rewards.
When you need to be sure your financial data is safe, we've got your bank. When you want real-time tools to manage your money on the go and real people you can go to whenever you need them, we've got your bank. When you believe there's no greater asset than trust, we've got your bank. With top-rated cybersecurity, leading-edge online and mobile banking tools, and a dedicated team to help make sure they're always working for you. Trust Dime Community Bank to be there for you and your business. Visit Dime.com. Dime Community Bank. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Kane University is proud to be an official education partner of the New York Jets. As New Jersey's urban research university, Kane is recognized by U.S. News and World Report for its diversity, innovation, and commitment to helping all students succeed. With over 50 undergraduate majors and 70 graduate options, Kane offers convenient and affordable options for in-person and online classes. Make sure to visit our Union, New Jersey campus for Fall Open House on Saturday, September 28th. Find out how Cougars climb higher at kane.edu.
Jets fans, kickoff is almost here, and it's time to lock in your season tickets. See Aaron Rodgers, Quinnen Williams, Sauce Gardner, Garrett Wilson, and the rest of the green and white at MetLife Stadium in the biggest matchups of the year, including primetime games under the lights against the Patriots, Bills, Texans, and Colts. You'll also get benefits and game day experiences you won't find anywhere else. To secure your seats, call or text 1-800-469-5387 or visit nyjets.com/tickets. That's 1-800-469-5387 or nyjets.com/tickets.
Here's a question for the crowd. If your team runs on their fans, what do the fans run on? When you kick off your day with Dunkin', they're with you all the way to the end zone. Dunkin' wants to thank you all for the cheers, the energy, and the hype that makes the sport everyone loves what it is. And when you need that same kind of energy for your everyday, Dunkin' will get your morning kicked off right. Start your morning with Dunkin' so you can tackle what comes your way. America runs on Dunkin', official partner of the New York Jets.
Welcome back to MetLife Stadium. Just about set for the start of the second half. Bob Wischusen, Quincy Enunwa. Game number 1 of the preseason for the Jets. They are tied with the Washington Commanders at 10 apiece. and the Jets will start the third quarter with the football. Our first half learnings brought to you by Kane University, where Cougars climb higher to achieve their dreams of earning a college degree. All right, Quincy, what did you learn in the first half?
I learned that the Jets' two backs, they've got some players there, man. You talk about Davis and Braylon Allen. Those two guys were impactful on their one touchdown drive. We had that nice 24-yard catch from Davis and 47 yards on the rushing from Braylon Allen.
It is nice to have depth in the running back room, and that's going to be a tough room to make. I know Izzy Abanaconda, who was a player the Jets certainly had high hopes for. Right now, he is kind of on the roster bubble, right? Probably needs to make an impression on special teams because Isaiah Davis and Braylon Allen have both made such an impression since arriving in training camp. And the Jets have Codrington and McCutcheon back deep to receive a line drive kick, and it'll bounce down to Codrington at about the 8-yard line, and he stumbles and is brought down at about the 18-yard line. So the Jets will start inside their own 20 to begin the third quarter here in a game that is now tied at 10. It'll still be Andrew Peasley at quarterback, and we'll see what the running back rotation looks like here in the third quarter. And here it looks like, to exactly that point, Quincy, Izzy Abanaconda is going to be out there to get the third quarter start at tailback. He'll get his chance to try and make an impression.
Definitely. And that's the second guy that's tripped out here. Guys got to understand, you've been practicing on grass. The turf is a little bit different. You got to pick your knees up.
Abanaconda to the left of Peasley in the shotgun. He'll start the third quarter with a handoff running right, and he will be brought down after a gain of about 4 by Anthony Pittman. And as a player, what was the biggest difference that you noticed practicing on natural grass than playing on the field turf?
Yeah, so with the turf, it feels a little thicker, right? So you feel a little bit like you're stuck in the mud. You really have to drive your legs a little bit harder than you do on grass. You kind of just float on grass. Whereas with the turf, it becomes a little bit stickier. That's what they talk about a lot of times. The turf can be sticky.
Lance McCutcheon wide left. Brandon Smith to the near side right. And Abanaconda takes another handoff and gets on the right side out to about the 23-yard line for a gain of a yard after picking up 4 on first down. Taylor Stallworth made the Washington tackle. It'll be 3rd down and 5 for the Jets to begin the third quarter in a game that's tied at 10.
Yeah, so Washington knows the run is coming. They're kind of stacking the box a little bit, making it harder for these guys. This is a two safety set here, though, so this is an opportunity to throw the ball, but that means, two safeties means run, but they know it's pass.
Beasley drops back to throw, looks left, lobs one, left sideline, incomplete. Jets hoping for a flag, as the intended receiver was Lance McCutcheon, but it falls incomplete. No flag comes out, and the Jets start the third quarter with a 3-and-out as Noah Igbenogany was step for step and maybe had some hands on McCutcheon, but hid them well. And so it'll be Thomas Morstead to punt from inside his own 20-yard line.
Yeah, on those inside fades, you really got to make sure you're throwing the ball outside. At least you have a better opportunity to get that flag.
Davion Davis deep to receive. Wobbly spiral and a good kick. Davis from his own 25-yard line. Runs left, makes the first man miss, slipped through a couple of tackles, flag thrown after a 52-yard punt. He's out to his own 34-yard line. We will have to check the penalty marker as Thomas Hennessy, the long snapper, hustled downfield.
During the return,
involved on the tackle.
Receiving team number 26. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. It's first down Washington. The timeout on the field.
So that will back the Commanders up as they are called for a block in the back. We are tied at 10, 13:24 to go in the third quarter. You're listening to Q104.3, the new radio home of the New York Jets. What's better than chanting JETS? Nothing, of course, but FREE comes pretty close. This season, when the Jets sack the quarterback, you score a free Big Mac the next day with a purchase of $2 or more on the McDonald's app. That's right, a soul-crushing sack turns into a mouth-watering Big Mac. So keep your eyes on the defense and your stomachs ready, because this season promises to be sackalicious. Valid one time the day after the game at participating McDonald's. Excludes tax. Must opt into rewards.
Sunday morning. You can smell it. Game day. And the brisket you've been smoking since last night. A day to be with family, aka fellow football fans. Traditions make Sundays easy to enjoy. Beers do too. Bud Light. Easy to Sunday, easy to enjoy. Bud Light is the official beer sponsor of the NFL. Enjoy responsibly. 21 plus. Copyright 2024 Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Premio Sausage presents life's biggest questions.
Mark, you just led your team to victory today. Do you have anything to say?
Yeah, what kind of sausage are they grilling out there? I can practically taste it from here.
Let's go back up to the booth.
Well, Diana, by the smell of things, there's no doubt they're cooking Premio Italian sausage. Premio is made with butcher-quality cuts of meat, authentic Italian spices, and nothing else. Just add your own personal touch for a winning recipe. When sausage is the question, Premio is the answer. Premio, the way sausage should be.
Your next celebration starts here at the new David's Bridal. You'll find unforgettable looks, including the world's most luxurious wedding gowns and bridesmaids' dresses, plus fun styles for homecoming, date night, prom, and more. Planning your big day? Pearl by David's turns your dreams into reality. It's all things wedding planning, all in one app. For 15% off, sign up for emails and texts at davidsbridal.com, because your next celebration starts at the new David's.
Back at MetLife Stadium, 13:24 to go in the third quarter. Bob Shoes and Quincy Enunwa. Preseason game number 1, the Jets and Washington Commanders are tied at 10, and the Jets have flipped field position as Washington starts at their own 18-yard line. They've made another quarterback change as the Notre Dame rookie Sam Hartman now takes over. Michael Wiley, Arizona rookie, is the lone setback. Luke McCaffrey in motion. Bootleg out to the right. Hartman swings one right, and there's a good hit in the right flat. Coming up to make the tackle, Jarius Monroe, Tulane rookie, was right there to knock down McCaffrey after a gain of about 5. Let's go down to Caroline Hendershot.
Bob, I know everyone's been really curious as to what Will McDonald's second year is going to look like because of Jermaine Johnson's big jump in his second year. And I think it's going to be similar because he came back to camp a lot stronger, more comfortable in the scheme. And he said he's been asking left tackle Tyron Smith all these questions in practice, saying, how is he blocking me? What can I do to get past what he does? So I really only expect his trajectory to keep going up.
Michael Wiley up the middle for about 3 yards. Caroline's update from the field brought to you by Charles Tirrett. They make it easy for men to dress well. And Quincy, I think that they're...
Timeout on the field for a virtual line-to-gain measurement.
So we got a virtual line-to-gain measurement as Wiley close to a first down. Gives an opportunity to talk about a player like Will McDonald. When you're drafted in the first round, in this day and age of instant feedback, 24-hour-a-day, 7-day-a-week coverage, there's almost no opportunity for a first-round pick to grow.
No.
Right? Everyone wants that player to become an immediate star or they're declared a bust.
Yeah.
I remember Sean Ellis as a player drafted in the first round by the Jets. I think he had 3 sacks his rookie year. I think he only started 3 games his rookie year. By the time he was in his 3rd or 4th year, he was a 12-sack player. He developed. And being able to develop, and they do very quickly this time, put the measurement up on the scoreboard. Only about a half-yard shy is Washington, so it'll be 3rd down and about a foot. Will McDonald, hopefully this year, will develop, and that's something that hopefully first-round picks should be allowed to do from time to time.
They make it challenging.
So Wiley stays in the game, takes the handoff on 3rd down. And he is hit at the line of scrimmage and driven back. We may get another virtual measurement here. He is close to the first down, and I'm not sure he has it. Depends on the spot. He does have it without measurement, so it is a first down for Washington.
Yeah, back to the point of first-round draft picks. It's really challenging for them. I think I'm always grateful that I was a 6th-round draft pick, so I was given the time to grow. And those guys, you're kind of penalized by how good you do in college because now when you get in the NFL, they expect you to be just as good. So, sometimes there's a little bit of grace needed for those guys.
In the shotgun, Hartman drops the throw, looks left, throws left, and turning upfield is Sennett. The tight end spins out of bounds, a gain of 11, out to the Washington 40-yard line, bumped out by Jalen Key. But that is good for a Washington first down. They'll actually give him forward progress out Yep, close to the 40-yard line, so Washington moves the chains.
That was a good job by him. I know it's the other team, but when you see those type of plays, a lot of times you want to go for the home run shot. The Jets did it with the inside fade. He chose to take the stick route and got the first down.
Hartman up tempo. Handoff. And jitterbugging up the middle again is Wiley. Picks up about 8. As Trey Swilling, the son of legendary Pat Swilling, was there to make the tackle. Helped out.
Yeah, Bob, we're seeing the battle in the trenches again. Both these teams are doing a pretty good job of running the ball. It's been a test for both these teams to stop the run, and it makes it easy for the play-action passes.
Another handoff to Wiley, close to a first down, and an extra push gets him across midfield. And it looks like he does indeed have the first down.
And those second and short plays, a lot of times you'll see an offense try to go to the pass there, but they know the run game is working for them. The Jets will have to switch something up. We saw a couple blitzes that really helped them out. There's a chance for a blitz off the edge here. We'll see where they go.
Back to throw is Hartman. 1st and 10 from the Jet 49. Throws a bomb down the near sideline, and it's incomplete. Trying to find Bryson Tremaine. And really good coverage along the near sideline by Trey Swilling in his first year.
Yeah, definitely.
Out of Georgia Tech.
They're trying to take shots. We've seen it a few times now. At least 3 goal balls against these Jets DBs. One was completed in the first quarter, and it was a great play by the receiver. But so far, the guys have been doing a great job of just staying on the body and making it hard for the receiver to make the play.
2nd down and 10. Washington at the Jet 49. 3 receivers. Back to throw once again is Hartman. It's been all up-tempo offense for Washington. Looks left, throws left, flag down.
They're going to throw that.
Sliding catch made by Cole Turner. It would be good for a first down, but this is going to be offensive pass interference, as it looks like Washington set a pick in the Jet secondary, and that explains why Turner was so wide open.
Number 85, 10-yard penalty. It's 2nd down.
So Turner with a push-off.
Yeah,
and the officials caught him pushing off, and that will back Washington up 10.
Yeah, we talk about it when you have a run outside and there's a big gain and you see a flag, you know it's a hold. Anytime a guy is that wide open and the DB is on the ground, there's a good chance he pushed off. Great call by the refs. You can't let that kind of play go on.
So it is preseason football, but these are the players that are literally fighting for their lives trying to make a roster. Right, this is probably about as competitive as football gets for the guys that are on the field right now. Tied at 10, early 3rd quarter. Hartman back to throw. Looks over the middle, throws one high, and climbing the ladder to make the catch.
Good job with the patience.
At the 43-yard line is Bryson Tremaine, about 3.5 yards shy of a first down, and hustling up to the line is Washington as they're going to run a play quickly on 3rd down and 4.
And that was his 3rd read there. Sometimes you fall asleep on the backside when you feel like the quarterback hasn't came to you yet, but you got to stay focused because especially if you're the last read, there's a chance if he has enough time, he'll go back there.
Again, Sam Hartman, the Notre Dame rookie, lines up with 3 receivers right, 1 to the left. The Jets show blitz. They've got 5 up at the line, now 6. They will bring a blitz. Hartman looks left, throws left, through the fingertips of Tremaine and incomplete. Again, Swilling there in coverage. The Jets brought some pressure, and that forced Hartman to hurry the throw, and that will bring Tressway out. He'll have to punt it away, so the Jets bent but did not break. They get a 3rd down stop and force a punt.
Yeah, and that was great coverage. Again, that's one of those things about the chess match out here. They've been running that go ball down that left sideline. They ran it at least twice already. DB was expecting go, and the quarterback just put it a little bit outside because the coverage was a little tight.
In the absence of Gibson, the Jets have tried a couple of rookies back, returning kicks. Malachi Corley earlier. And now, Davis settles under one at the 5-yard line. Fields it at the 7 and gets immediately hit.
That's a rookie mistake there. You got to feel the pressure. It's unfortunate, but, he's got to learn that lesson. Thankfully, they didn't take his head off on that because those are hospital situations.
It's a preseason game. Maybe a mistake he won't repeat.
Yeah.
When you learn the lesson and it involves some pain. So it'll be Jet football when we come back at their own 8-yard line with 8:55 to go in the 3rd quarter. Tied at 10. You're listening to Q104.3, your new radio home of the New York Jets.
It's free music mornings. Non-stop classic rock to start your workday.
What's so free about it?
It's commercial free.
The commercials are free?
No, it's free from commercials.
How much is this free music mornings?
It's free. $0.
And when is this free music morning?
A little before 9, weekday mornings with Jim Kerr on Q104.3.
It's free, right?
Yes, it's free.
Hey there, football fans. Hi, I'm Michael J. Alba from Albert Sklavos, the New York game day law firm of Gang Green. And to put it simply, we're experienced divorce and family lawyers. At Albert Sklavos, we'll tackle divorce, separation, custody, child support, spousal support, and more. And our proven track record speaks for itself. For a free consult, call pound 250 from your cell phone and say keyword 18. That's pound 250, then keyword 18. Or visit albertlegal.com.
Ready for the big game, but forgot the snacks? Don't miss a moment. Let Food Bazaar Supermarket bring the party to you. From chips and dips to drinks and wings, Food Bazaar covers the spread. And here's the winning play. Use promo code FANSGET10 to get $10 off your $50 order. Order now at shop.foodbazaar.com and use code FANSGET10. Food Bazaar Supermarket, delivering the best of the store to your front door at shop.foodbazaar.com.
Attention homeowners. If you use oil to heat your home, you need to listen up. Sloman's has low-price home heating oil available at a fixed rate that could save you hundreds of dollars each year. Think you're spending too much to keep your home warm? Call 1-866-OIL-DEAL now and find out how much you can save. Their team is available 24/7, and their skilled mechanics are on call around the clock to ensure your family stays cozy all winter long. Don't hesitate. There's no reason to overpay for your home heating oil. Call Sloman's today at 1-866-OIL-DEAL.
What's up, Jets fans? This is Robert Saleh from the New York Jets.
Hey, this is Gary Wilson from the New York Jets.
This is Sauce Gardner from the New York Jets.
This is Elijah Vera Tucker from the New York Jets.
This is DJ Reed from the New York Jets.
The Jets are cleared for takeoff.
Jets, Jets.
Fly with the Jets all season long.
Right here.
Jim Kerr Mornings. Classic rock all day. Your flagship station for New York Jets football.
New York's classic rock.
Q104.3.
Quarterback change for the Jets as they begin this drive inside their own 10-yard line. Adrian Martinez fired one over the middle and through the hands of Lance McCutcheon, an incompletion on first down. So now it's 2nd and 10 for the Jets at their own 8-yard line. Still Izzy Abanikanda as the lone setback, and Martinez is under center. Slot to the far side left. And a handoff to Abanikanda. Firing through him into the secondary. Runs a man over with a flag down. If the play stands, he's got a first down, but this will be coming back. A Jet holding penalty will short-circuit the 12-yard run.
Holding. Offense number 70. Half the distance to the goal. It's 2nd down.
Adrian Martinez in the game right now. If he does get an opportunity, I would love to see him get a chance to run the ball. He was a leading rusher in the UFL last year, and a Nebraska guy. So, I'm obviously a fan.
Go Huskers.
Yeah.
Adrian Martinez cleaned up his career at Kansas State with his last year of eligibility, but his first 4 years, there was a time they were talking about him as a dark horse Heisman candidate. In Lincoln, he lines up with the shotgun, 2nd down and 14 inside the 5 in the end zone. Looks right, throws right, checks it down. Abanikanda makes the catch and gets tagged at about the 10-yard line. Forward progress to the 11. So got about half of what the Jets needed out to the 11-yard line. Makes it 3rd down and manageable. 3rd down and about 6. So Adrian Martinez and Andrew Peasley both fighting it out to at least have a chance to make the Jets roster if they keep 4 quarterbacks, or if Jordan Travis not able to start the year, maybe. If he is on the pup list, if the Jets opt to keep 3 quarterbacks, he is in the shotgun. Abanikanda to his left. Twin receivers to either side. 3rd down at 6. Washington shows blitz. They rush 4. Martinez steps up in the box. He'll take off and run. He's got the first down and slides out to the 23-yard line. In his days at Nebraska, you watched him do a ton of that, Quincy.
Yeah, exactly. And he's continuing to do it. He did it against professionals last year. The Jets chose to sign him. I think it's a great chance for you to go out there and give him more opportunities to get you 8 yards, 5 yards, whatever the case may be. Leads you down the field with his legs.
Past the midway point of the 3rd quarter, a game tied at 10. And Adrian Martinez will most likely be the Jet quarterback the rest of the way. Izzy Abanikanda, the lone setback. Handoff running left. Abanikanda spins through a tackler in the backfield and manages to pick up a yard. Well, that easily could have been a couple of yard loss, and he turned a loss into a gain as Anthony Pittman came through unblocked. That was a good make-a-man-miss spin move by Abanaconda behind the line.
Definitely, but what you want to see, I think one of the reasons why we're not seeing him out there as much as possible is the vision. You know, we know he has the speed and the talent, but there was a chance for a cutback. A lot of times on those zone reads for the running back, looking backside because there might be an opportunity for you to make an even bigger play.
Bunch set right with two receivers, two tight ends, and now in motion from left to right goes Zach Kuntz. Toss sweep to the right to Abanaconda.
Oh, good block.
Run through a tackler. Gets hit from behind, dragged down across the Jets 25 at about the 26-yard line for a gain of 3.
Carter Warren with a huge block on the edge there. Ran through the guy. Yeah.
So now it's 3rd down and 6 with 5:45 to go, third quarter. And New York just across their own 26-yard line. So 3rd down and about 5.5 for Adrian Martinez. He used his legs to pick up the last 3rd down. He's got Isaiah Winstead wide left. And now in motion from right to left, Lincoln Sepsic takes the snap and drops back. Looks over the middle. Has time. It's a check down. Sepsic makes the catch, but it's a one-on-one tackle in the flat by Anthony Pittman. So the rookie South Alabama tight end did not have the make-you-miss speed in the flat to make a one-on-one catch and run up the sideline, so the Jets will be forced to punt, and Thomas Morstead back in.
Yeah, and Washington went with cover one hole there. You get an opportunity as a receiver to make a play. You got to beat your man. Nobody was able to do that. There's also a hole player in there to take anything over the middle, and unfortunately, they had to take the short game.
So Morstead set to punt. Davion Davis back deep to receive. And a good kick for Morstead. Angling a spiral to Davis up against the near sideline at the 27. Makes the first man miss and dives across his own 35. Out to the 37-yard line after a 48-yard punt. 4:34 to go, third quarter. We are tied at 10. Washington ball when we come back. You're listening to Q104.3, your radio home of the New York Jets.
By the time you're finished listening to this Pepsi Zero Sugar, you'll be 15 seconds closer to kickoff. Stock up now. Jets game day is so close, you can almost taste it. Jets watching. Better with Pepsi.
On game day, it takes an entire team to get the job done. Whether it's building the stadium, fixing the roads to get us here, or promoting economic development, the team we rely on is ELEC, the Engineers Labor Employer Cooperative. They promote investments in infrastructure and construction to provide opportunities for developers, union contractors, and members of Operating Engineers Local 825. ELEC, building the infrastructure New Jersey and the Jets rely on.
How do you translate bold ideas into tangible results for today's business environment? Visit EY.com to find out how. EY is investing billions of dollars in tech-enabled solutions to help companies in every industry reframe their future. Expertise in strategy, tech consulting, tax, and assurance. EY is proud to be the official professional business service sponsor of the New York Jets and MetLife Stadium, and the official sponsor of the EY Coaches Club.
As an official partner of MetLife Stadium, Fourth Creek Food Co. and its relishes are taking hot dogs, hamburgers, and all your favorite game day food next level. One taste, and you'll see why our modern twist on classic relish, like original red pepper, hints of habanero, and smoky chipotle corn, turn up the flavor like nothing else. Try Fourth Creek Food Co. relish today at MetLife Stadium or stock up at ShopRite. Fourth Creek Food Co. It's next level relish.
Grab your lucky spot on the couch, because traditions make Sunday easy to enjoy. Bud Light, easy to Sunday, easy to enjoy. Bud Light is the official beer sponsor of the NFL. Enjoy responsibly. 21 plus. Copyright 2024 Anheuser-Busch. Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Introducing Jets Uncorked, the premium red wine and the perfect collector's item for every fan. The exclusive pre-order savings are available now at nyjets.com/wine. Bleed green and drink red. And if you're injured, hire Morgan & Morgan, proud partner of the New York Jets. Visit forthepeople.com or dial #law. Morgan & Morgan, for the people. Back to the offense, Washington. Good field position at their own 37-yard line in a game tied at 10. Sam Hartman, Notre Dame rookie, play action. Rolls to his right, throws to his right. Diving attempt at about the 46-yard line. Incomplete. Intended for Mitchell Tinsley.
Great coverage.
Second down and 9.
These DBs are doing a great job. You know, they're running some goals on them, so obviously it makes you want to kind of get out of there quick. But they've got some great recovery speed and angles. They're doing a good job working their technique in this game, and that's what's most important, to work your technique, because the minute you get outside of your technique, that's obviously when you will get beat as a DB.
Good coverage that time by the nickelback Kendall Sheffield. So second down and 10. Hartman in the shotgun. Takes the snap, drops back, wants to set up a tight end screen, and does. And the Jets rally. Jalen Holmes off the defensive line. Part of the tackle along with Tanzel Smart, as they were all over John Bates after a gain of 4. It'll be third down and 6 for Washington at their own 41.
Yeah, those screens are tough. When you got all you guys playing man, you're always going to have a guy on that screen player, and great communication allowed everybody to rally around him.
Under 4 minutes to go, third quarter, tied at 10. Shotgun again for Hartman. 2 receivers to either side. Jets show blitz. They'll rush 5. Back to throw is Hartman. Looks left, throws left, incomplete. Again, the Jets brought pressure. That might have hurried the throw a little bit.
Right off the edge. A lot of times as a quarterback, you got to see that quickly. Maybe you can make a little bit of a check. Obviously, the Jets don't want that to happen, but stacks and overloads is what you learn as a receiver. Anytime you've got a guy above you and then a guy behind him, there's a good chance that the guy in front of you is going to blitz. The Jets did that there off the edge with the nickel back, and it was just enough pressure to make that pass not complete.
Marcus Rosemary-Jack Saint, the intended receiver, and Al Blades had eyes in the backfield, knew the pressure was going to be there, and was in good position coverage-wise. Again, Davis back deep to receive. This one might be returnable. Runs under it at the 17-yard line. Slips and falls as he tried to cut to his left. He goes down after a 41-yard punt at the Jet 23-yard line. Bo Bauer was there, special teams-wise, for Washington. 3:33 to go, third quarter. Tied at 10, the Jets and the Commanders. Jets ball when we come back. You're listening to Q104.3, your new radio home of the New York Jets.
When you need a family law attorney, don't punt to just anybody. I'm Michael J. Alber at Alber Sklavos, the New York game day family law firm of Gangrene. We are divorce, separation, custody, spousal support, and order of protection lawyers. Our large and experienced team is ready to work for you with a proven track record of favorable results for our clients. Dial pound 250 and say the keyword 18 to set up your free consultation. That's pound 250, then keyword 18. Or visit alberlegal.com.
We love classic rock in the morning.
Jim Kerr rocks.
You love classic rock in the morning.
Jim Kerr, Shelly, love him.
We're going to get along just fine.
It wakes me up in the morning.
Absolutely wonderful.
Whatever they play, I listen to. They're great.
Because I love rock and roll.
Jim Kerr mornings. Classic rock all day. And now, your flagship station for New York Jets football. This is New York's classic rock.
You guys rock!
Q104.3.
By the time you're finished listening to this Pepsi Zero Sugar, you'll be 15 seconds closer to kickoff. Stock up now. Jets game day is so close, you can almost taste it. Jets watching. Better with Pepsi.
Calling all Jets fans, smarten up with Jets partner and London menswear brand Charles Tyrrell. Get any shirt for only $39.95, normally $109, plus free shipping with code LAUNCH. We bet you're as excited as us for this season. The Jets have a renewed energy, fresh talent, and even a game in London. Tyrrell is known and loved for their fine quality, pure cotton, non-iron shirts. So stock up with their special offer of any shirt for $39.95 plus free shipping. Use code LAUNCH at ctshirts.com or in-store today.
Hey, Jet fans, Paramount Plus is once again your home to stream the NFL on CBS every Sunday all season long. That's right. Catch Aaron Rodgers and the rest of the green and white in action and stream your live local NFL on CBS game all the way through the AFC Championship. So sign up and sign into Paramount Plus today.
3.5 minutes to go, third quarter. MetLife Stadium, preseason game number 1. Washington and the Jets tied at 10. Bob Wischusen alongside Quincy Enunwa. From one Quincy to another, Quincy Williams is kind enough to join us from the Jets sideline. Quincy, it's Bob and Quincy up here in the booth. Thanks so much for doing this. We appreciate it. When you start to take a look, again, you dream of Aaron Rodgers at quarterback for a full season, and you're now at second training camp with Aaron now, and this defense coming together. When you look at the potential that this team has, Quincy, what do you see?
Oh, man, I see a lot of great things, especially like every single day, focusing on winning the day. It's great competition at training camp. It feels like the number one offense going against the number one defense every day. That's the mindset.
Yeah, Quincy, I got two questions for you, but the first one, I'll keep it a little serious. You know, as a veteran, my favorite time during preseason was to watch the young guys, see somebody that was in practice doing well, and see how he translated into the game time. Who's a guy that you're watching and want us to kind of pay attention to?
Today, man, I'm very excited about seeing Irvin Charles, and I'm also excited about seeing the running back duo by younger guys. I'm very excited about that.
No, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. They've been doing well, too. Irvin Charles, we've yet to see him make a big play, but the running backs are doing a great job today.
Hey, don't count X out either, man.
Of course.
The linebacker position, I'm excited to see about him, too. Taking that big step from last year.
We'll keep all those guys in our mind, definitely. My second question is, I saw your swimming video. Yeah. I'm sure most people have paid attention to it. If you haven't, this guy is a swimmer. He's a fish in the water. You know, we talk about football block shedding. Is the swim now in your repertoire based off of those skills?
Yeah. I worked on it during the off season. I thought about it. I was like, quick swim move, you know.
Yeah.
Called it like swipe like the titty or something like that.
Yeah, listen, man, we're excited. You know, we enjoy watching you. The energy you bring. I think the guys are kind of paying attention to that. You know, there's some guys on the defensive side. But almost a great play.
Oh, we need that.
Yeah.
A near miss for Lance McCutcheon, but Quincy, thanks so much for the time. We appreciate
you
it.
For having me.
Yes. Stay healthy this year and keep all your mates healthy as well.
Thank you so much.
All right, that's Quincy Williams. And you know, we talk about a player, Quincy, as the Jets are going to go 3 and out here, as they're going to have the punt group come back out. A player like Quintez Stiggers, such a great story, trying to make this roster. Yeah. You know, Quincy Williams is not that much different of a story.
Right.
He was waived by Jacksonville. He was on the street. The Jets took a flyer on him, brought him in to play alongside his brother, and now he has become a staple on their defense as Morstead sends one down to Davis at the 22-yard line of Washington, and he will get lassoed down by the Jets at the Washington 27-yard line. But, you know, to have a player become that important to your defense that another team just flat out gave up on is an equally wonderful story. And to be playing alongside your brother at that,
man,
Quincy and Quinnen Williams on the first 2 levels of the Jet defense is as good a story as there is.
Absolutely. And then to be a top 35, what was he, number 32, I think, 34 on the top 100 players. That means not only do your team respect you, but also your peers respect you.
So Washington will begin this drive at their own 27-yard line with 2:24 to go in the third quarter. And if Aaron Rodgers can stay healthy, and especially those bookend tackles can stay healthy and protect him, you have to know that defense is going to be playing with some leads this year. And they will feast off of that. There's no question. First and 10. A handoff. And not much there for Wiley as he bobs and weaves his way for about a yard and a half. Bruce Hector, Eric Watts were in the backfield for the Jets.
Yeah. Great pressure there. 96, yep.
Right back up to the line, Sam Hartman, and he will empty the backfield as Wiley goes in motion from left to right. So 3 receivers out to the right. Hartman straight back to throw. Looks over the middle, fires. Almost intercepted. He missed Rosamie Jack-Saint, and he put it right into the hands of Jalen Key, who on a dive almost had a pick for the Jets.
Yeah, and he was exactly where he needs to be. Just need to finish the play. They had a nice little, what do they call that, squib or squire, a squire route, the nice short end with the sit underneath, trying to draw down the coverage, and he threw it right to the safety and just let it slip through his hands.
So with 1:50 to go in the third quarter, it is 3rd down and 9. Washington at their own 28. Here comes a big rush, and escaping the pocket is Hartman with all kinds of room to run. Scrambles left across the 40, and he's all the way out to Washington's own 47-yard line before he runs out of bounds with a first down. The Jets had a collapse the pocket rush on, but They gave an escape hatch to Sam Hartman, and he took advantage and scrambled for a first down.
Yeah, that's a risk when you bring a little bit of pressure. You have less eyes on the quarterback. Everybody's in the backfield. And, you know, when your quarterback can be a little mobile, that's all you need for the first down sometimes.
It's a 17-yard scramble as Hartman drops back to throw. Shovel pass over the middle to Michael Wiley. And he's to midfield, a gain of 5 with 1:13 to go in the third quarter.
Quick game, dragging slant there. He chose to go to his running back because everything else was covered. The Jets had a good zone coverage there. He just made a nice play with the shovel pass.
Brandon Codrington, undrafted rookie from North Carolina Central, made the stop. Hartman takes the shotgun snap, handoff right up the middle. Wiley makes a man miss, but a flag throw. He's got a first down and a gain of 8, but it's going to be coming back.
Holding. Offense number 62. 10-yard penalty. It's second down.
So Jets fans, you can lock in your seats for the biggest matchups of the year at MetLife Stadium. A limited number of single-game tickets are available at nyjets.com/tickets. Secure your seats now and get ready to bring the noise.
Injury.
And Codrington, who made the last tackle, down on one knee, and the Jet trainers will run out and surround the young 23-year-old.
Yeah, on that last play, Al Blaze had the wide open gap to make a big tackle. Just missed it. It's the preseason, man. But I don't think he'll let that happen again because a lot of times when you have one-on-one as a safety, those are the plays you want.
From your days of playing, who was one of the best examples that you can remember of a guy who no one really knew much, if anything, about coming to camp, and then in the preseason, whether in practice or in the preseason games, kind of came out of nowhere, made the team, and made an impact?
I would say Jalen Marshall.
Okay.
Jalen Marshall was a guy,
Jalen Marshall.
Undrafted, but he did really well at Ohio State. And ended up coming in and making a lot of plays for us, especially on special teams. And then he even had some chances in offense as well. So a young guy that really worked hard and saw the benefits of it.
Yeah, and you said the two magic words, special teams, right? Finding a way to contribute in that way on a 53-man roster. After the injury timeout, Hartman back to throw. Looks over the middle, fires into traffic, and the catch is made, and it's a catch-and-run first down for Luke McCaffrey.
And that's the thing about the zones, man. Like, they did a great job of stopping all of his first looks, but if you give the quarterback enough time to get to his third look, a lot of times those 19-yard plays will happen because guys are not moving with the quarterback's eyes.
Brought down to the Jet 41-yard line, pistol formation. Austin Jones takes the handoff. He goes up the middle. And he will move the pile to about the Jet 37-yard line. That takes us to the end of the third quarter. So after 3 quarters of play, this first preseason
the
game
third
for
quarter.
the Jets and Washington Commanders. Tied at 10. We'll head to the fourth quarter in a moment. You're listening to Q104.3, your new radio home of the New York Jets.
In a world filled with financial information, Citizens can help you make sense of it. So whether you're listening to that new financial podcast that's hotter than your morning coffee, flipping through that financial guru's 1,000-page book on simple finances, or getting tips from a coworker that actually sound kind of interesting, you're ready to make the most of it. Make sense of your money with Citizens. Learn more at citizensbank.com/made-ready.
For injury, illness, and questions, Atlantic Health System offers excellence, ease, and answers. That's how we're taking the hassle out of healthcare and making healthy easier. Learn more at atlantichealth.org.
Get lottery tickets right on your phone with Jackpocket. Download the Jackpocket app today and use code FLIGHT for your first free lottery ticket. That's code FLIGHT on Jackpocket. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-3669 in New York. Must be 18 or older to play the lottery. Physically present in New York or New Jersey. Eligibility restrictions apply. Void where prohibited. One per new customer. Enter promo code at checkout for $2 non-withdrawable credit. Terms, jackpocket.com/TOS/free-ticket-promo.
Your next celebration starts here At the new David's Bridal, you'll find unforgettable looks, including the world's most luxurious wedding gowns and bridesmaids' dresses, plus fun styles for homecoming, date night, prom, and more. Planning your big day? Pearl by David's turns your dreams into reality. It's all things wedding planning, all in one app. For 15% off, sign up for emails and texts at davidsbridal.com, because your next celebration starts at the new David's.
Hey, Jet fans, Paramount Plus is once again your home to stream the NFL on CBS every Sunday all season long. That's right. Catch Aaron Rodgers and the rest of the green and white in action and stream your live local NFL on CBS game all the way through the AFC Championship. So sign up and sign into Paramount Plus today.
Bring your group of 10 or more out to MetLife Stadium this season and see the action at exclusive prices and receive personalized game day experiences. Learn more at nyjets.com/groups. Set for the start of the fourth quarter. Bob Wischusen, Quincy Enunwa. Preseason game number 1. Sam Hartman marching Washington nearly into field goal range. Empty backfield 5 wide. 2nd down and 6. Wide receiver screen. Caught near side by Kashmir Allen. And it looks to be good enough for a first down. He runs right. Caught from behind by Jackson Sermon, but he gets to the Jet 25-yard line. And does indeed move the chains, a pickup of 12.
Great play call there. You spread everybody out, make it harder to reach the screen player.
And just as they have the entire game, up-tempo offense for Washington. Hartman in the shotgun. Takes the snap, turns on a quarterback keeper, running right. Caught behind the line, and he will take a hit. Good job by Eric Watts, the rookie from UConn. Read that play, stay home on the quarterback, and ride Hartman for a 2-yard loss.
Yeah, and that's kind of been an issue for most of the game, is not staying in your position and making sure that you make that play on the quarterback. Too many times they've been crashing down and trying to make the play on the running back, not understanding that there's guys there for that. So good job there.
Hartman again lines up with the shotgun, this time Wiley to his right. 2 receivers stacked left, Jets with a 4-man front. They'll rush 5. Hartman looks left, throws left, and finds a man about 2 yards shy of a first down as Rosemy Jack-Saint, the Georgia rookie, spins down in the red zone to the Jets' 17-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and a couple. And again, Washington goes up-tempo there at the line.
Yeah, and on that play, you have the safety coming down to cover the receiver there on an out route. It's tough because he's going to be frozen a little bit because he's coming from depth.
Hartman in the gun. Wiley to his left, slot left and slot right. So twin receivers to either side. Hand signals at the line for Hartman. He moves Wiley from his left to his right. It's a pitch to the right. Wiley has room to the 15-yard line. Inside the 10, breaks the tackle. Inside the 5 and out of bounds. 1st and goal at about the 3-yard line. Jackson Sermon, the rookie from Cal, flowed over to save a touchdown with the tackle. But a good job by Washington to seal the edge, and that gave Wiley a lane to the 5-yard line. 1st and goal.
Yeah, and that's a good play. I think when you see the signal that he gave to receivers, it looked like he was doing something like run off. A lot of times receivers know that, okay, this is going to be a run play. I need to run off. It's man. My DB is going to be looking at me and not in the backfield, and then I'll block late.
Hartman takes the pistol snap, hand off Wiley up the middle. They move the pile. He's at the goal line. Gets a little bit of an extra push. Short. It'll be 2nd down and goal from the 1. So the Jets get the stop on 1st down. And on a hot afternoon, preseason game number 1, now they'll be looking for a goal line stand with those reserves defensively, playing for pride, trying to prove something to the guys on the sideline, Leonard Taylor and Bruce Hector. They've had a pretty good game at defensive tackle. They are in the heart of the Jet defense right now as Hartman's in the shotgun. Again, he's got Michael Wiley to his right, wide receiver to either side. Now Wiley from right to left. Takes the handoff, runs right. He finds a crease into the end zone for the Washington touchdown, and the Commanders retake the lead with just under 12 minutes to go.
Yeah, good job finding the gap there. Somebody has to replace. Anytime you see your guy get taken out of that hole, there needs to be a linebacker filling that hole. So just 12 plays, 73 yards, ended with the rush. They really relied on the rush on that drive. We had the big play on the option, audible option too, it seemed. So just good job by their rookie quarterback on the field.
Riley Patterson with the point after attempt. It's up and good. 11:59 to go in the fourth quarter. And the Commanders have the lead back. It's now Washington 17 and the Jets 10. You're listening to Q104.3, your new radio home of the New York Jets.
What do new college graduates want? They want to get hired, to get noticed, and to enter the workforce prepared to succeed. Caldwell University graduates do just that, thanks to a modern curriculum taught by compassionate faculty at the top of their game. Just 20 miles from New York City, Caldwell University has direct access to the largest job market in the world. Get hired, get noticed, prepare to succeed at Caldwell University. Apply now at caldwell.edu.
I got a new channel, you guys. Brought to you by Johnny Walker. If nothing moves, nothing changes.
Boots are made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. One of these days, these boots are gonna walk all over you.
Keep walking, Johnny Walker.
Come on, boots.
Please drink responsibly. Imported by Diageo, New York, New York.
Are you ready for some football? Well, you are now, thanks to Ticketmaster, as the official ticket marketplace of the New York Jets and the NFL. Ticketmaster's got the best way to take it to the house when it comes to being there live. They're the safest and most convenient marketplace to score fully verified New York Jets tickets. And even if your plans get broken up or worse, turned over, Ticketmaster gives you more flexibility to sell your seats. So get those touchdown celebrations ready and score your tickets today at Ticketmaster.com/Jets.
Because growing a business keeps you on the go, we've got your bank. Because a steady cash flow is the lifeblood of your bottom line, we've got your bank. Because your workday simply doesn't stop at 5 o'clock, we've got your bank. Dime Community Bank gives you the digital tools you need to simplify your business banking, even deposit checks, anytime from anywhere. And we back our technology with a team that's always there, wherever business takes you. Visit Dime.com to learn more. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Another kickoff here for Washington. They've got the lead back, 17-10, 11:59 to go in the fourth quarter. Again, the new kickoff rules, it will look strange with all the players within about 5 yards of each other. Inside the plus 40-yard line to the plus 35-yard line as the Jets have Brandon Codrington and Xavier Valade waiting down at the 5-yard line, hoping for a return. And Riley Patterson will try and kick it in the return zone between the 20-yard line and the goal line. And this one will float down perfectly inside the 5. Valade will bring it out to the 20-yard line. Hit hard, gets to the 25, stood up, and driven back right there. So that's the old touchback spot, and that's where the Jets will start this drive. And Adrian Martinez will try and engineer a touchdown drive to tie this game up.
Yeah, these kickoffs are tough, man. It just feels like guys are still trying to figure out what's the best way to get this block. Those solo one-on-one blocks with only 5 yards, it's a little bit challenging because one move can put you in a bad position. You don't really have much time to recover either.
And now another young running back trying to make this team. Xavier Valade just returned the kickoff, is in there at tailback. Under center is Martinez. Play action. Martinez back to throw. Looks left, throws, and he's got a hook up to the near side.
Good job with the play action. Nice timing on it.
Anthony Ferkser, the tight end, very close to a first down. Run out by Keandre Jones. He was right at the first down line to gain. And it looks like they will say he was just shy, about a yard, maybe. So it will be 2nd down and 1. Jets at their own 34.
Second down and 1 is a great time to pull out some shots from your playbook. Who knows if they'll do it here, but you have another chance afterwards with 3rd and 1 as long as nothing bad happens.
This is where a smart play caller dials up a play-action shot to Quincy Enunwa. You go to your big boys here.
You know, give them a chance. Okay.
There's a downhill toss, and Valade's got the first down. And ran hard. Ran through some contact.
Yeah.
And picked up 4 yards out to the Jets' own 38-yard line with 11:10 to go in the fourth quarter, and the Jets trailing 17-10.
Yeah, I like 2nd and 1. I remember 2016, I think, Fitzpatrick was the quarterback. We were playing the Patriots. It was right going down this direction, and it was 2nd and 1, fade ball to me down the sideline. Nice catch over the shoulder. Those are the great times because as a receiver, you know, if your quarterback likes shots, this is your chance to take a shot.
Tyler Harrell to the near side left. Tight to the far side right. There's Brandon Smith. Another handoff right up the middle to Valladay. And he picks up about 2.5. Just across the Jets' own 40-yard line with 10.5 minutes to go. DeBussy was there to make the stop for Washington. So it will be second down and a long 7 for the Jets, just shy of their own 41-yard line.
Took a little shot on that one.
Tyler Harrell this time, he occupies the tight right spot. Brandon Smith to the near side left. In motion from left to right goes Ferkser. Martinez straight back to throw out of the shotgun step. Pump finds his man, and that's Harrell, who runs the left sideline with a first down.
Good patience to wait for him to come out on the other side. Great job by the line for giving him that time as well. Don't take the shot if you don't have to. Wait for your guys to get open. He waited for him to pass the linebacker over the middle, gave it to him on the opposite side of the field.
A 19-yard gain all the way down to the Washington 40-yard line before he was run out. So the Jets in business, 1st and 10. Xavier Valladay, the lone setback. 2 tight ends set right. Under center is Adrian Martinez. Takes the snap. Play action. Straight back to throw. Steps up in the pocket.
Taking the shot.
He wants
there.
the bomb down the right sideline.
What a throw.
Lays one out and a diving catch made by Brandon Smith. All the way down to the Washington 2-yard line. He'll mark it down at the 3, and it's 1st and goal, New York.
Bob, that was a pretty ball. I mean, at first it looked like it might have been overthrown, but he put just enough air that he gave his receiver enough time to dive under the catch. Wow, what a great throw and catch. And the receiver, great job of stacking your man. 37 yards down the field. We always talk about stacking man, giving your quarterback more real estate to throw you the ball. It was just a great play overall by those 2 players.
Martinez under center. Valladay the lone setback. A wide receiver to either side. 1st and goal at the 3. Jets looking for the equalizer. Martinez to Valladay. Runs left. Caught behind the line and dropped for a loss.
And Bob, Martinez has actually had a couple good throws in training camp as well. He had one great one to Hamza maybe last week during training camp, down the right sideline, gave him an opportunity to make a play just similar to this one. And I want to quickly talk about stacking. When I say stacking as a receiver, I mean getting yourself around the DB and putting them in your back pocket. It gives you so much more space to catch the ball, so much more real estate, and your quarterback has a clear picture of where he wants to put it.
2nd down and goal from just outside the 5. After that loss on 1st down. Now Martinez in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle. And back inside the 5-yard line. Down to about the 2-yard line, it looks like. Valladay was able to get back the yards lost to make it 3rd down and goal, right back to where the Jets were a moment ago. So they'll actually give him forward progress just inside the 2 to about the 1.5-yard line, 3rd down and goal.
Here we go. Where do you go? What do you pull out of your playbook here? You have so many different options. Do you go to the run? You bring Isaiah Abanikanda back in. Are you going run? Are you going pass?
Abanikanda, the left of Martinez in the shotgun. In motion from right to left goes Smith. Slot left now. Hand off Abanikanda. Up the middle. Spins. End zone. That's a Jet touchdown. So the Jets are a point after away from tying the game as they answer the Washington score with 7:09 to go in the 4th quarter.
And you bring in Izzy Abanikanda, that's your guy. He wanted to take those tough yards. He put his head down, got the score for the Jets, and what a great cap off to that drive. A beautiful drive, 8 plays, 75 yards, and took a good amount of time off the clock. Now you got to go and make sure you stop them from doing on the other side.
And the Jets will give Austin Seibert, the backup kicker, an opportunity to kick the extra point and try and tie the game with 7:09. The kick is up, and the kick is good. And this game now tied at 17. 7:09 to go. You're listening to Q104.3, your new radio home of the New York Jets.
For injury, illness, and questions, Atlantic Health System offers excellence, ease, and answers. That's how we're taking the hassle out of healthcare and making healthy easier. Learn more at atlantichealth.org.
By the time you're finished listening to this Pepsi Zero Sugar, you'll be 15 seconds closer to kickoff. Stock up now. Jets game day is so close, you can almost taste it. Jets watching. Better with Pepsi.
Cheers to a great day and this ice-cold Corona.
You know what would make this day even better? My grandma's carne asada.
Or your grandma here with us, making carne asada.
She does love a cold Corona.
Throw in some dancing.
Oh, we can watch the game.
I'll drink to that.
So a backyard concert with football, food, dancing, and Corona?
And your grandma.
Or we could keep it simple.
Simple is good. Want a Corona?
Thanks. Salud to the perfect day.
Corona, la vida más fina. Get your Corona at ordercorona.com. Relax responsibly. Corona Extra Beer, imported by Crown Import, Chicago, Illinois.
As an official partner of MetLife Stadium, Fourth Creek Food Co. and its relishes are taking hot dogs, hamburgers, and all your favorite game day food next level. One taste, and you'll see why our modern twist on classic relish, like original red pepper, hints of habanero, and smoky chipotle corn, turn up the flavor like nothing else. Try Fourth Creek Food Co. relish today at MetLife Stadium or stock up at ShopRite. Fourth Creek Food Co. It's next level relish.
Get lottery tickets right on your phone with Jackpocket. Download the Jackpocket app today and use code FLIGHT for your first free lottery ticket. That's code FLIGHT on Jackpocket. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369 in New York. Must be 18 or older to play the lottery. Physically present in New York or New Jersey. Eligibility restrictions apply. Void where prohibited. One per new customer. Enter promo code at checkout for $2 non-withdrawable credit. Terms, jackpocket.com/TOS/free-ticket-promo.
Bob Shoes and Quincy Enunwa back here at MetLife Stadium, midway through the fourth quarter, tied at 17. And Breece Hall, kind enough to join us from down on the Jets sideline. And Breece, thanks so much for spending some time with us. How you feeling, and how's this offense looking to you?
Yeah, I feel great. It's been good to actually have an offseason in the training camp to get better and not just get back to playing football. And it's been good to come out here today and watch the young guys ball. You know, we've been making a lot of plays and we have a lot of room for improvement, but it's been good to watch these guys play and have some fun.
You know, you mentioned training camp. I know the disappointment last year of Aaron Rodgers' injury, but going through an entire training camp with Aaron last year, what's the jumping off point for you, Garrett Wilson, the rest of the group that went through training camp with Aaron last year, being able now this year to be at least, you know, maybe a running start and not learning the system and learning Aaron so that you're that much more ready for opening day this year, having gone through training camp with him last year?
Right. It's been a lot better just because we actually know the whole system now, and now we're just fine-tuning everything and making sure that we're all on the same page with every little thing, whether it's the blitz pickups or whether it's
illegal formations. Kicking team number 16 left early before the ball was
so it's been good to just refine all those little things, so now we're all on the same page all the time. Yeah, Breece, Quincy here. I'm going to keep it real light. I was telling Bob earlier, I've been playing video games a little bit more. I've been on that college football. I think I heard that you played as well. I was telling him on Malachi Corley's play, man, whatever his awareness is in Madden, they got to boost it after that one, man. That was high-level IQ right there. Yeah, his awareness has to be at least a 95. You know what I mean? Just seeing the ball getting stripped and then for him to go catch it and run and get us a first down and a lot of yards after that, that's a very heads-up play, and it just speaks to how smart and how heads-up of a football player he is. Yeah, man.
Now, does it show how big my bald spot is? That, I don't know what that means, that his awareness is at 95?
It's all good. All you got to do is play a few games. And okay. You're right. That's it. It's fun, man.
Hey, Breece, stay healthy. Keep the rest of those guys on your offense healthy. Thanks for the time.
I got you. I appreciate you guys for having me.
All right. How good is he?
Man,
by the way, I mean, you want to talk about a true home run hitter. And in this league, look, you've got Aaron Rodgers. You have to have the franchise quarterback. We know that. But this is a league about making sure that you have guys that you can get the ball to anywhere on the field, and they can then go hit a home run and score a touchdown at any point. Right. And he and Garrett Wilson are both home run hitters.
Exactly. And Breece Hall is a big, integral part of this offense. I mean, you want the run game to be good, and you want your back to be good. And now we're seeing that the two behind him, the two rookies, are even talented as well.
Offense, 5-yard penalty, first down.
Well, while we were talking to Breece Hall, you might have heard in the background that a couple of penalties here for Washington are hurting them on this drive. So 6:27 to go in the fourth quarter, and a game that's now tied at 17. Washington committed a personal foul to start off the drive that backed them up 15, and now they've backed up 5 more. So, or rather, 10 to start the drive, and now backed up 5 more. So, first and 25 as Jeff Driscoll drops back to throw, and he's dragged down, sacked by Leonard Taylor.
Leonard Taylor, we've been calling his name all day. I mean, he's been making plays from the very the beginning of the game until now. He was in on that fumble. He's been in on a couple TFLs. Just showing up and showing out today.
JETSFREE. When the Jets get a sack, you score a free Big Mac the next day with a purchase of $2 or more on the McDonald's app. Valid one time the day after the game at participating McDonald's. Excludes tax. Must opt into rewards. So that is the first sack of the day for the Jets as Leonard Taylor III is able to drag down Jeff Driscoll. Second and 34. There's a handoff and up the middle. Getting back some of what they have lost via the sack. And penalty yards is Austin Jones at the 25-yard line. Marcelino McCrary Ball made the stop. But it's going to be third down and 25 now for Washington at their own 25-yard line with 5:25 to go in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and this is usually a screen time. You don't want to make any plays that's going to give the defense a chance for a pick six or anything like that. If they do choose to go anywhere other than screen, that will be a surprise because you don't want to have any risky plays here.
Mitchell Tinsley wide left, 3 receivers to the near side right. Driscoll in the shotgun. The Jets with a 4-man front. They'll rush for it. Driscoll dumps it over the middle. And it's caught in space by Jones, but the Jets will rally and bring him down. McCrary Ball was first there. And here comes the punt group. Today's game is brought to you in part by Johnny Walker. Keep walking. So now the Jets will have a chance to run the 4-minute offense with 4:40 to go. The exact situational football, in these preseason games that coaches love. You want to end the game here, right? You want to control the ball, control the clock, and have a chance to end with a kick.
Exactly. And the run game has been very, very lucrative for this team. And surprisingly, with the quarterback that can rush.
Cressway with a line drive kick. Brandon Codrington from the Jet 12-yard line. Fields it, runs right to the 15. He's got nowhere to go. Avoids a tackle and runs left. He broke one and still on his feet to the 20 and now cut down at the 25. What an effort by Codrington. Eventually Tressway, the punter, was downfield to make the tackle. Well, that's the hardest working 9-yard return you're going to see. So Washington has all 3 of their timeouts. We'll see if they use them at some point. Will the Jets force them to use them? And we'll step aside. 4 minutes to go in a tied game. 17-all. The Jets have the football when we come back. You're listening to Q104.3, your new radio home of the New York Jets.
Hey, Jet fans, Paramount Plus is once again your home to stream the NFL on CBS every Sunday all season long. That's right. Catch Aaron Rodgers and the rest of the green and white in action and stream your live local NFL on CBS game all the way through the AFC Championship. So sign up and sign into Paramount Plus today.
Jets fans, kickoff is almost here, and it's time to lock in your season tickets. See Aaron Rodgers, Quinnen Williams, Sauce Gardner, Garrett Wilson, and the rest of the green and white at MetLife Stadium in the biggest matchups of the year, including primetime games under the lights against the Patriots, Bills, Texans, and Colts. You'll also get benefits and game day experiences you won't find anywhere else. To secure your seats, call or text 1-800-469-5387 or visit nyjets.com/tickets. That's 1-800-469-5387 or nyjets.com/tickets.
Grab your lucky spot on the couch because traditions make Sunday easy to enjoy. Bud Light, easy to Sunday, easy to enjoy. Bud Light is the official beer sponsor of the NFL. Enjoy responsibly. 21 plus. Copyright 2024 Anheuser-Busch. Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Are you ready for some football? Well, you are now, thanks to Ticketmaster, as the official ticket marketplace of the New York Jets and the NFL. Ticketmaster's got the best way to take it to the house when it comes to being there live. They're the safest and most convenient marketplace to score fully verified New York Jets tickets. And even if your plans get broken up or worse, turned over, Ticketmaster gives you more flexibility to sell your seats. So get those touchdown celebrations ready and score your tickets today at Ticketmaster.com/Jets.
The New Jersey Lottery has it's a Jersey thing, scratch-offs. Let's see if people can guess all 6 themes.
It's gotta be Summers Down the Shore.
Oh, yeah.
Jersey Diners.
The best.
Asking someone what's your exit.
You know it.
Now you can turn your Jersey pride into prizes with the chance to win up to $500,000.
Hands down, the best pizza.
Right?
Never pumping your own gas.
Never.
Play today. Anything can happen in Jersey. Must be 18 years old to buy a lottery ticket. Please play responsibly. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Tied at 17, the Jets and Washington opening up the preseason. 4 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Bob Susan here with Quincy Enunwa. And the Jets will begin at their own 25-yard line. And this is the group. Last time they were out there, went right down the field, scored a touchdown to get the game knotted at 17. Adrian Martinez under center. Hands one off on first down, right up the middle. Galladay gets about 5 yards on first down, so that's a good start.
Yes, good tough yards right there. Oh, timeout? No.
Timeout called by Washington. It's a 30-second timeout.
So Washington is going to use their timeout.
Their first of the half.
Right away here, even after a 5-yard gain on first down with 4 minutes to go.
That was a little bit of a surprise. But listen, they want the ball back. They want an opportunity to end this game with the ball in their hands, just as the Jets want it in their hands. If the Jets can keep getting 5 yards, though, those timeouts are going to be wasted. So we'll see where the Jets go here. I was saying earlier, man, Adrian Martinez did a great job on that drive. He's supposed to be the running quarterback and had a couple good passes for the Jets.
Galladay to the left of Martinez in the shotgun. Martinez back to throw. Lobs one down the sideline. Drops it in, but it's broken up. Isaiah Winstead, the intended receiver. Had it in his hands, but it was ripped out by Nick Whiteside.
Yeah, there was a little bit of a hold there. I'm surprised it wasn't called. Tugged him a little bit. But at least as a receiver, you're going up to go get the ball with your hands. A lot of times guys let those balls fall into their body, end up getting knocked away by the DB. We just got to come down with those passes, but at least he has the confidence to go up with his hands on that one.
So now it's 3rd down and 4. New York at their own 31-yard line. The clock stopped with 3:45 to go. Martinez in the shotgun, Galladay to his left. Takes the snap, 4-man rush, drops the throw, pumps once, under pressure. Busts out of the pocket, rolls right, lobs it right sideline.
Great connection.
First down all the way down to the Washington 36-yard line. Wow. And it's Brandon Smith again.
That 15 to 87 connection, man. Those guys are making plays today. And that's on the scramble drill, too. 33 yards down the field. Good job getting open. Scramble drill, you got to make sure you get in phase with the quarterback. And what a blanketed and still made that pass. Fitted in there. Great job, Adrian Martinez.
3:10 to go in the fourth quarter. And now the Jets should milk the clock. Wide right, Winstead. Bunch set left. Galladay the lone setback. Martinez letting the clock wind down to 4. Down to 3 on the play clock. Gets the snap off. And off Galladay. Running left. Finds a crease. And that's fine. Picked up about 4 yards on first down as Dan Quinn will call timeout number 2.
Washington calls their second timeout of the half. 30
Tripped
seconds.
up Galladay after a gain of 3 on first down with 2:49 to go.
Wow. This is a great showing from Adrian Martinez. And listen, 6 of 10, 104 yards. Again, like I said earlier, a guy that you would expect to be running the ball more is really putting the ball in the air. And with great touch, too. Both of these passes, these long passes he's had, have been great touch. Nice, soft balls to catch for the receiver. And just put it in position. Let these guys come up and make big plays for you.
Galladay out, Jackson in. 2nd down and 7 with 2:49 to go. Just inside the Washington 34. Toss sweep to the right to Jackson. And he picks up about 2. Maybe a yard. On the north side of the 2-minute warning with 1 timeout remaining for Washington. And it looks like that they are not going to call the timeout here.
Yeah, save themselves a timeout plus a 2-minute warning here. The Jets are going to have to run one more play, so don't waste that timeout.
Yep. The play clock is about 2 seconds short of the game clock, so the Jets will have to run a play on 3rd down and 7 before the 2-minute warning. 3rd and 7 at the Washington 33-yard line. Martinez in the shotgun. Takes the snap, drops back, looks left, out of the pocket, scrambles to his left, pumps once, he's got the sideline, he's got the first down and more. Scrambles out of bounds at the 20-yard line of Washington. 1:57 to go. So that is the 2-minute warning.
Great job, Adrian Martinez.
This is the 2-minute warning at 1 minute and 57 seconds.
So we will step aside. The Jets can just about take the clock all the way down and kick a potential game-winning field goal. Washington with only 1 timeout remaining. 17 all with 1:57 left in preseason game number 1. You're listening to Q104.3, your radio home of the New York Jets.
New York Jets football, preseason game 2. The Jets travel to Charlotte to face the Carolina Panthers. Our coverage starts with the Q104.3 Rock and Roll Tailgate Party at 4 p.m., followed by pregame at 5 and kickoff at 7 p.m. next Saturday.
This is Sauce Gardner from the New York Jets. Fly with the Jets all season long, right here.
On your new radio home for New York Jets football, Q104.3.
Attention homeowners, if you use oil to heat your home, you need to listen up. Sloman's has low-price home heating oil available at a fixed rate that could save you hundreds of dollars each year. Think you're spending too much to keep your home warm? Call 1-866-OIL-DEAL now and find out how much you can save. Their team is available 24/7, and their skilled mechanics are on call around the clock to ensure your family stays cozy all winter long. Don't hesitate. There's no reason to overpay for your home heating oil. Call Sloman's today at 1-866-OIL-DEAL.
Hey there, football fans. Hi, I'm Michael J. Alba from Albert Sclavos, the New York game day law firm of Gang Green. And to put it simply, we're experienced divorce and family lawyers. At Albert Sclavos, we'll tackle divorce, separation, custody, child support, spousal support, and more. And our proven track record speaks for itself. For a free consult, call pound 250 from your cell phone and say keyword 18. That's pound 250, then keyword 18. Or visit albertlegal.com.
During football season, we all make rookie mistakes, like that time you accidentally spiked your TV remote to celebrate a touchdown. Maybe you should have had a Snickers, because now you can enter for a chance to turn those rookie mistakes into prizes, including a grand prize trip to Super Bowl 59 in New Orleans and awesome weekly prizes. Visit Snickers.com/rookie mistake for rules and details. And grab a Snickers, the official chocolate sponsor of the NFL.
Back here at MetLife Stadium, the Jets have handled the last 4 minutes of this game with a couple of big 3rd down conversions beautifully. They have forced Washington to call 2 of their 3 timeouts. They've got a first down at the 20-yard line of the Commanders with 1:57 to go. Washington only has 1 timeout left. Xavier Valladay is back in at running back. Adrian Martinez with a scrambled 3rd down conversion just before the 2-minute warning. So Washington, still with 1 timeout remaining, can preserve some time on the clock, but the Jets are going to be able to take this clock all the way down well inside of a minute with 3 running plays and kick a potential game-winning field goal. And with 1 more first down, they could take the game clock all the way down and make the field goal the last play. Valladay stutter steps as he goes up the middle. And no yards on first down. Bo Bauer made the stop. Let's see if Dan Quinn even opts to call his final timeout here. He will not. So a minute 40 to go. The Jets can take the clock all the way down to about a minute 10 before running their second down play.
Right. I was really just going to say, why am I still here? I should have just gone down.
Quincy Enunwa making his way downstairs. He will anchor our coverage and ask the first question in Robert Saleh's post-game press conference. We'll have some reaction from the Jet locker room. The 5th quarter show coming up with Dan Grossa and Greg Buttle. Another handoff to Valladay. He runs right and gets walloped at the 19-yard line. 1:04 to go. That'll be 3rd down and 9 as he picked up a 1.5 yards. And again, it's preseason football, so maybe Dan Quinn is not going to call his final timeout, and maybe he's just going to let the game end here and allow the Jets to take the clock all the way down, try a game-winning field goal one way or the other, and have that be the end. And there's no overtime, so the game's going to end one way or the other in regulation, and it looks like he might just opt to let the game end in regulation here. Hand off again to Valladay. Tries to get the edge, and he's spun down at the 20-yard line. He will call his final timeout here with 24 seconds to go. So he waited until after 3rd down
Washington
to call the
takes their
timeout.
3rd and final timeout of the game.
So now
30 seconds.
the Jets will send Greg Zuerlein out. Now check that they're going to let Seibert. No, it looks like Zuerlein will go out to try the field goal. Let's see. Now it's going to be Austin Seibert. Not that there is a kicker competition of any kind. Greg Zuerlein is obviously the place kicker for the Jets, but they're going to let Austin Seibert try a potential game-winning field goal from 37 yards here from the left hash. And then after, we'll see how much time is on the clock. Should be about 20 seconds or so left for Washington. So out of the hold of Morstead from the left hash. Seibert from 37 yards to give the Jets the lead. Hennessy to snap. The snap clean, the placement down, the kick is away, end over end, and it is good. So Seibert converts, 21 seconds on the clock, and the Jets have the lead, 20-17. And a bit of a celebration over on the Jets sideline as they are 21 seconds away from a comeback opening week win here to begin the preseason. So now the odd new kickoff rule in play one more time. Now the Jets won't be attempting an onside kick here. If it were Washington, they would. New onside kick rules this year as well. If you're behind in the fourth quarter, you can only attempt an onside kick in the fourth quarter. You have to declare your intention to attempt an onside kick. You have to actually tell the other team we are going to onside kick. Then it goes back to the old placement and rules. And it will be Seibert now to kick it deep, and he's just going to put this one through the back of the end zone for a touchback to come out to the 30-yard line with 21 seconds to go. So no timeouts left
For a touchback results in the
for
ball being
Washington.
placed on the 30-yard line. First down, Washington.
So Jeff Driscoll, who has had this game for the better part of 2.5 quarters. Jaden Daniels began. Marcus Mariota carried it for about 3 or 4 possessions after Daniels made his exit as the starting quarterback, when all of the ones were done after a couple of possessions for Washington. And Jeff Driscoll and Sam Hartman traded the game the rest of the way. Driscoll is back in, and he will drop back to throw. Heaves one to the sideline, a jump ball in traffic, and it is batted around and incomplete. Intended for Luke McCaffrey, broken up by Brandon Codrington with 14 seconds to go. So it'll be 2nd down and 10 for Washington at their own 30-yard line, down by 3 and out of timeouts. Our next broadcast Saturday night, 1 week from today, in Carolina, against the Panthers. August 17th, preseason game number 2, and then August 24th against the Giants, and that'll do it for the preseason. Driscoll drops back, looks left, throws left, and there is a completion and a tackle in the field of play, and that should just about end it. Olsen Yankoff was immediately brought down by Shamar Bartholomew, and the clock goes to all zeros, and this game, it looks like, is now a final. The Jets want to come off the bench. No signal as of yet from the officials that it is a final.
And the ball hit the ground. There was 1 second left. 1 second on the game clock, please.
I guess they're going to call that an incomplete pass. Maybe they spiked it. There's one more play. whatever the result, 1 second on the clock. I guess the Commanders did spike it on third down, so now it's 4th down and 5. And the Jets will drop players about 70 yards down the field at their own goal line.
False start. Offense number 64. 5-yard penalty. Third down.
So now that'll move the ball back to the Commanders' own 30-yard line. Washington has the ball at their own 30, and the Jets have 4 defensive players at their own goal line 70 yards away.
It is 4th down.
The Jets 20, and the Commanders 17. And it's an incomplete pass quickly out to the right. That'll end the game. So the Jets do indeed win it 20-17 is your final. The 5th quarter show is coming up next with Dan and Greg, and we'll have reaction from the Jet players in the locker room, and we'll hear from Robert Saleh as well. The 5th quarter show is coming up next on Q104.3, your new radio home of the New York Jets.
By the time you're finished listening to this Pepsi